Ladies and gentlemen, the King is here, back with another banger, back with another episode of, well, not really another episode. Today, we're playing Clinical Trial. This is completely random, because I saw this on TikTok one day, and I was like, huh, this looks like something, and it has a community to it. So, it's gotta be something worth something, around something, based on something dealing with something, okay? And I really don't, game in? Is that just the end of the game? Who knows? Anyways. I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know if this like a action combat, if it's a novel game, if it's this, that, I have no idea. All I know is this woman, possibly, I think, because at TikTok, I saw that TikTok like probably a couple months ago. I think it was it was not anytime soon. It was not anytime soon. I saw this chick and a guy, and that's all I know about. But, we're gonna see what it's about today, right now. Actually, can I? Oh, no, I can't. Cool beans. All right, let's get straight into clinical trials, please and thank you. This could be absolutely anything. Chat. Week 1, Wednesday. Okay. Hey, hold on. Oh, I can move or I can click. Okay, that's hard. Is this like? Hold on. Let me lock in. Ain't no shorty had a whole office. Can I sit down? I can't. Is it E? Is it any of these? Oh, nope. Okay. So the Z is to select, X is back. Okay. A magazine. The most recent cover date I see is 2002. That's 1 year in front of, the boom. The trash can is empty. All right. Like Pokemon. Smile, you're on camera. What? In the wherever my camera is, it right there. It's up. Okay. Can't do anything about the couch. A potted plant is huge. Actually is biggity. Good God, that's like 2 U's. A sign-in sheet, but is anyone here? A landline is on. Okay. Please ring bell for service. Ring bell? Yeah. You know what? Did I really want to ring that? Hello. He's just a guy. Hi, I'm Angel. Okay. You're here for a clinical trial? Yep. Yeah. The flyer's in your hand. True. May I see it? Oh, his name is Lee. Oh, sure. Just for the information on the backside. Okay. Do you have ADHD? Whoa. Big disclaimer, okay? Big disclaimer. I'm probably not gonna have trouble reading what's on this page, but I do have difficulties reading, so bear with me, please, and thank you. If you hear me stumbling and tripping and falling and doing double dutches on it, it's gonna be me and you if I see you say something, okay? Please, thank you. Participants wanted for clinical trial offered by Neurocina. TM, $1,000. See terms and conditions on the back. Hold on. What can I get out of this $1,000? What is the study about? Researchers are developing a new medicine similar to existing dead. I said I was hard at reading. That's a 15 million letter word. Dextromethorphan for tummies. Yeah, in long-lasting doses. Who can participate? Healthy adults aged 18 to 55 years. All with suspected or diagnosed attention deficit disorder ADD or attention deficient hyperactive disorder ADHD. People really be describing themselves having ADHD, but really you could just not even have, you could just be self-diagnosed in that hyper part when you really just got ADD. And sometimes it's just not adding up. I'll stop. What is it? What is expected of participants? Attend 8 study visits as a research site for 8 consistent weeks. Receive injectable medicine or medication and have blood labs drawn on each visit. For more information, clinical something at something.com. Something is a patent pending trademark of something lid. All rights reserved. Okay, had to make sure. Now we can actually get to the drawings. So she got pants. Hold on. She got pants, dragonflies, bunnies, 2 birds in love. I'm guessing that's her. Couple more bugs. A lot more bunnies. I like this one. I don't know if this is actually these might be squids or octopuses, but I know it can be neither because they only got 2 arms. And they got bunny. That's me right there. Please. Oh, that might be her as a bunny. Bunny sleeping. Another bird. A snake. A bunny. A bunny. A human bunny. Human bunny with his wild. You know what is his tail out? What were you thinking? What is this called? An obtuse angle? Yeah. Some cats. A triangle that turns into a diamond, that turns into a star, that turns into whatever that is, that turns into a star, that turns into a sun, turns into a sun, that turns into a sun, that turns into an eye. I like this, it's like a Pokemon. You got a butterbee, a butterfly and a bee, some rats, damn, and some cats. Okay. Medical intake form, nigga. We didn't sign the front. All that drawing and we signed the front. Disclaimer: why they draw like that? I can't read it. Da 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 da. It was the backside. I just drew on it on the bus over here. That's quite all right. Why don't you take a minute to fill that out? If you could give me your insurance card as well. Oh, geez. Do I have it? Here. What do you mean do? Oh my God. First of all, what do you mean do you have it? This is a medical trial. You thought to not bring it over? But I'm Angel Martinez, born 2/9/1980. What is that? Actually, that's a 9. Given by the little dot at the end of the 8, is definitely a 9. I don't think these numbers are as important as the rest of these, okay? Da 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 da. Sorry. No problem. Is your last name Martinez with a Z? The end is cut off. Yeah, with a Z. Alright, fill it out. And we'll go from there. Can I snoop around, please? Oh. So he just... I was gonna read the stuff on the wall, but hopefully I'll get to. And the fish. All done? Damn, you're pulling up on me. Give some time. Yep, here. Okay. Now I'm going to confirm your information and ask you some questions to verify your eligibility. Okay. Your name, one more time. Angel Martinez. Date of birth, February 9th, 1987. Is the address you provided here correct? Da-da-da. Yeah. And the emergency contact, Aiden? Yeah. What's your relation? Roommate? Da-da-da. Are you currently taking any other medications? No. None? None. Do you drink? Not really. Do you smoke? No. Lee, don't look at her like that. Yes. What did he just write? What's your height? 5'1"? Damn. What's your weight? Oof, I don't know. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. 113? Sounds about... Damn! Huh. That works. Have you been diagnosed with ADHD? I was in the process. Then I lost my insurance. Do you suspect you have ADHD? Oh, yeah. I mean, not as much as the H, but I get... Is me and Angel right here, pal? Is me and Angel right here? We were just talking about the H's. You do not have ADHD. See? When you put Angel and me together, it equals. Because when we plus add, I mean, not as much as the H, but I guess they, like, made it all the same thing recently. That's correct. You're saying yours learn more towards inattentive as opposed to hyperactive? Definitely. Do you have trouble focusing on tasks that require concentration? Sometimes. Do you have difficulty seeing through long-term plans or completing projects? Yes. Do you struggle with managing your time on a day-to-day basis? Yeah. Would you describe your personal space as disorganized or messy? My roommate would describe it that way. Is that a yes or no? I guess, yeah, yes. Do you find yourself giving up quickly or becoming frustrated easily? It depends. Yes. Okay. How are you with needles? Needles? Did you read the flyer? You just, like, how did you even get here? Yeah, I kind of stopped reading it. You know what? You're just me. We saw that band and said, hey, man. I do a lot of these trial things. That's okay. This is a study for a once-a-week injection drug. The target audience is those with attention disorders, but the manufacturer is also looking into applications as an antipsychotic. Oh, one of the bigger problems psychiatrics run into is these cohort people with ADHD is medication compliance. The hope is that taking medication weekly or bi-weekly as opposed to once or twice daily will increase adherence. Hmm. I don't know if that will work though. Remembering to do something every day and remembering to do it once a week are similar problems to me. Set an alarm. Like, I need to keep track of the date and do things at a certain time by myself either way. In fact, it's way harder to remember weekly and monthly stuff in some ways. Well, you filled out the form and you need the money. I'm inclined to agree. The far off end goals is actually an implemented device. Pretty hard not to comply then, right? Yeah, I guess it would be. But before... What? Farmer... What? Far... Mesa... I tried. Company... Wait. Have I just never seen the word pharmaceutical? Have I just never seen the word pharmaceutical? Huh. You know, I was good. And then it really hit me when I saw companies. I was like, okay, pharmaceutical. Stop it, chat. Well, and we'll invest money in a formula that's supposed to be effective for months. It has to be proven this formula can be effective for even 1 week. Oh, okay. So I will ask again. How do you feel about needles? I don't love them, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, yeah, I'm here. Let's do it. Okay. I've done worse for it. I've done worse for less money? Let's not say that. Please don't say that. Oh, which, which is working food service? Glad you were specific. Working food service is what I was referring to. Understood. Follow me to the back when you're ready. I'm gonna snoop through your stuff. Snoop through your stuff. Snoop through your stuff. Snoop, snoop, snoop. I'm gonna snoop through your stuff. Snoop through your stuff. It's an aquarium with fish, snails, and shrimp. Okay. I thought I heard something. Jade. By Ernest Koft. A back door. This isn't the door I'm supposed to go through. A plant, surprisingly, is real. Oh, he keeps up with his plants. That's nice. Behind the desk. It's over here. Forbidden chair. To never be sat in. Filing cabinets are locked. It's 4:50. I should head to the back. Filing cabinets are locked. Okay, she was looking at the clock actually. Policies, procedures notice. I'm not reading all that. Does anybody? Neurosine better starting today. Da da da. Oh, that scared the hell out. This isn't so. I gotta stop attempting. I gotta stop playing a game and thinking it's a horror game. That's what I did with Anna. Played majority of the game thinking it's horror, and I'm over here trying to run, scared the shit out of myself. Open the door. This isn't creepy at all. This might be a horror game. A trash can with a sharp container on the wall next to it. Was that discard? With a sharps container. Okay. Swabs, cotton balls, tongue depressors, and applicators. A sink. Let that sink in. A computer from the 90s by the looks of it. Gloves and hand sanitizer. Balanced Rock by Haru Levit. He's got better work than this. Somebody just turned the computer on? Who turned on a PS4? Good God. I think this takes your pulse. I don't go to the doctors often. Me neither, pal. Take a seat? No. You know how much money the doctor is? A chair, but probably not the one I'm supposed to sit in. I know exactly. Am I? An examination table. Okay, I'm actually. I thought I was supposed to go to the examination table. Da da da. Have a seat. Take a seat. Yeah. Please take your jacket off when you sit down. Okay. We'll start off by taking your vitals. Hold your arm out for me, please. I remember a doctor told me not to flex my arm when I did it, and I did anyways. Scared the shit out of her. 98.2. You've run cold. I am cold. Pulse at 65. It took a minute to register, which means it's somewhat weak. I am somewhat weak. 82 over 55. Your blood pressure is below average too. Damn, Angel! Get your stats up. Good God. I am below average. Good God. Get your stats up. Each week before the injection, we'll take a blood panel to monitor some of your levels. Got it? Okay, I'm going to touch your arm. No. No. Let me rephrase. Can I touch your arm? Yes. Consent, chat. Consent. Your veins are quite faint. I always get always get glowing reviews from medical people. I'm generally pretty good at this, but I can't promise it won't hurt. Okay. Wait, will I still be able to go into work after this? My shift starts in an hour. Should be fine. Just making sure. Darn, kinda don't wanna go. Make a fist for me. I can see her making a little fist. There we go. Alright, 1, 2. Okay. Oh, he's taking blood. I'm a doofus. I thought he was injecting the stuff. Your blood flow is on the slow side. Are you all right? Yeah. Is Shorty dead? Good God. I'll remove the needle and wrap your elbow now. Okay. Blood is drawn intravenously from the vein. The medication is delivered intramuscularly muscles via the deltoid muscle. Roll your shirt a bit further up for me. All right. And 1, 2. Okay. Cool beans. You're done. How are you? I barely felt that at all. That was pretty smooth. Good. Let me bandage the injection site as well. I mean, it's not bleeding at all. I'll pass if that's cool. That's fine by me. You may put your jacket back on. Okay. So what's next? That's it. You go about your business. Pay attention to how you're feeling. Benefits, adverse side effects, anything at all. Make note of it and tell me about it next time. It is 4:45 Wednesday. Does the same time work for you a week from now? I kind of don't know because my work schedule changes all the time. But let's say yeah. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye. Well, that was simple. Oh, I was gonna see something crazy. Guess not. Hey, is that a joint? It might be. Okay, text. You come in at 6 o'clock. Okay, you come early. 5 a.m. inventory. Okay, why not here? I overslept. I'm sorry. No excuses. Damn. What's up top? Nothing. Bottom? Nothing. Web? Not yet. On the web. Untitled by. Okay, so it's ponies, and ponies. Hi, when will you reopen your commissions? You always draw such good shapes. I would love if you drew some foxes sometime. No pressure. Any other text? Nope. All text out. All right, let's go to goddamn bed. Do we? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So do I go down? Yep. Sleep. Me. Week 2, Wednesday. I got scared. I thought I heard voices. I made it in time. Phew. Nobody else is here, which is strange. Let me just spit this gum out. Threw away the gum. Okay, let's ring the bell. Down. Okay, nothing's actually sign-in sheet. I didn't sign it last time. I guess I don't need to. What is this? Ring the bell? No. Anything else? Nope. Nothing's different, so I guess we're Gucci. Yeah. Ding. What's up, Pazone? Hello, Angel. Hi. We didn't get his name, I don't think. It's Lee. Lee, right. I can read your jacket now. I'm sorry I'm late. Not a problem. How have you been feeling? I'm okay. You? I'm fine, thank you. but I meant with respect to the medication specifically. Oh, about the same, honestly. I sort of forgot until today. Ah, I wish I had something to report. That's fine. I expected that the effects, if any, would be minor during the first week. Oh, to use an analogy, when neurons travel down some sympathetic pathways in the prefrontal cortex, they're like water over stone. They slowly erode the ground and create channels which eventually become creeks, streams, and rivers. The infracture of your brain and the infracture of the brain in people who have ADHD can seem unusual from an urban planning perspective. There's no flood control in the there's no flood control in the plains. There's no irrigation system in the city. There's a dam by the school grounds that's ready to burst. Uh uh Lee got real deep into that with that analogy. You feel like you parched when you need water and you're drowning when you want to be dry. Right. You want the water to flow in the prediction volumes at a certain times and places as you can relegate it, but changes that doesn't seem to happen overnight. Excuse me if that was convoluted. You went on a goddamn tangent. Okay. No, I get the idea. I know about dopamine and stuff. Normal brain good, ADHD brain bad. I get that you're being something like that. But to be very clear, I don't think that's the case. It begs questions such as who's the city planner in the an extended metaphor? Who gets to decide the landscape wasn't fine the way it naturally was? What if you enjoy swimming metaphorically? No, yeah. I don't know about enjoy, but I'm good at swimming upstream metaphorically. Some of my patients who were drowning as kids are excellent at treading waters as adults, you know? I sure do. Well, I'll set up in the back. Follow me when you're ready. Let me try that door again. But I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. There's whatchamacallit. First taking the medicine really doesn't do anything, but after time, after we take it for some months, it should start doing something. I can't click on that forbidden chair. Forbidden chair. Okay, nothing new at the moment. At least I don't think. Scared the hell out of me. Keep on pressing that to run. It's an aquarium with fish. Okay. Nothing in there but gum. Let's check that trash can ever so often. A potted plant is huge. Okay. But yeah, the stuff doesn't affect us until we use it over and over and over and over again. I came all the way here. I'm seeing this through. Okay. In the trash can? A trash can with a sharp container. Okay. Might as well just sit in the chair. Have a seat. I got you. Yeah. Like last time, please take your jacket off when you sit down. All right. We'll start with the vitals again. Hold your arm out for me, please. Okay. Scared the hell out of me. So is my shit gonna go down or up? Scared the hell out of me. Temperature of 98.5. Pulse of 75, higher than last time. I may have ran here. you must you must have to get to your shift soon, right? Oh no, I don't work tonight. I just figured you guys probably close at 5. That's true, but no need to run next time. I'll be here. Or you could come in earlier next week. Well, my shifts are usually either 10 to 4 or 6 to 12. So this time is kind of like safe either way. I see. 87 over 57. Blood pressure is similar. Now for the blood lab. Okay. It was in the silence for a minute. Was there anything unusual last time? Was there anything unusual last time? That I don't know. I'm just the data collector here. Ah. Knowing those results could bias one or both of us in some way. How? That's just a standard double-blind study parameter. The Y is beyond my but beyond my pay grade. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna touch your arm. No. May I touch your arm? Yes. Sorry, I forgot the script. My employer is very particular about the script. Was there like a lawsuit? That's why it is above my pay grade too. You can touch my arm. There's that vein. It's barely visible. Make a fist, please. Okay. Kamehame. Here we go. 1 and 1, 2. Okay, getting the blood and all that. Right. Then stick me with the stuff. Doing okay? It makes me a little queasy, but I'm fine. I used to donate plasma for money, so. I went to go donate plasma, and I will never do it again. This is going to be short so we can continue with the game. I went in there at 7 a.m. Had work at 3 p.m. Mind you, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. 2 to 3, okay? Got in there. They took my blood. They had to take my blood, test me, and to ask me all these questions. They made me eat and drink a lot of food, and I was pissy the entire time. They gave me cold beef jerky, a bag of the smiling goldfish, and 2 protein drinks, chocolate. Now listen to that, like cheesy goldfish, beef jerky, and chocolate protein milk, and a bottle of water. Like why would you do that? They take my stuff, they get all my information of like, hey, this and the third are the regulations. Lady had to take me in the back. It was like, hey, what's your medical history? I said, I ain't have none. She's like, okay, this and the third, go get in line. That itself took 2 hours. I stand in line. She's showing me where my thing is. I was like, wait, I gotta go pee. I go pee, I come back, right? I pee and come back. She sit me down in this chair. She hooked, first of all, needle thick as shit. Needle is humongous. Okay, thickest needle of my goddamn life. Ha! Sticks it in me, right? No, pat that. She might have patted me down. Mind you, apparently these are all, I don't know if there were nurses. I don't know if there were doctors. There was something. They could have been nurses. They could have been doctors. They could have been anywhere between something. Whatever, right? Everybody, except the people sitting down. I get in my chair. I'm like, cool beans. I have 5 hours before I have, is that 5 hours? Yeah, 5 hours before I have to go to work. And I'm chilling. My machine keeping. And then the lady asked me, are you hydrated? Like, are you hydrated? I was like, yeah, of course. How many bottles do you, she was like, do you drink water? I was like, yeah. How many bottles? 3, 4, 5? Because I do drink. You'll see me sucking on, everybody on the channel know I'll be sucking on this. Okay? Circle Cup, sponsor me, please. But even when it don't got the little things in them, I still be, this is my water bottle now. This is what I use for basic water. So I drink a lot. I drink a lot of water. Rarely juice, rarely tea, barely drink alcohol, this, that, and the third. I'm like, I'm hydrated. That's me. My machine keep beeping saying I'm not hydrated. I'm like, what? Mind you, there's a percentage you can look at, and if you look at your neighbor, then you can see their percentage too. There's 2 people going this way and 1 person going that way. And there's 4 people in front of me, right? I came in first out of the 8 people. I got sat down, I got plugged up, this and the third. I'm looking at my machine, it say 20%. People who have been here shorter than me, 40, 50, 80, 20, almost fucking done. And my machine keep beeping. I called a lady over, I'm like, hey, what's going on with the machine? I was like, oh, it's just, when it takes the plasma out, it got to put the blood back in. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Perfect sense. We're sitting at 20%. And I'm waiting. And I had to wait 40 minutes. I'm like, hey, my machine. She was like, what the fuck? She, woo. And then it started back again. I'm like, ah. 20% goes by. It's at goddamn 40. I'm looking at my machine. People are getting up and they're sitting people back down. I'm like, hey man. But my machine was beeping so much because it couldn't get nothing else out. The lady turned off the machine and she was like, yeah, it's gotta put all your blood back. She scanned my shit. Got that money. Got that money before I left, okay? I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for it to put back my blood and it's taking so long. Mind you, in the midst of this, my phone died. I can't sit on TikTok. I can't get on Instagram. I can't get on Twitter. I have to sit here and watch this clock tick down for 5 hours. I can't text my boss. I can't text my managers. I can't take this, that, or the third. And I'm sitting here like, oh my, why is it taking so long? And then this lady tried to adjust the needle. I forgot what she did, but she did something to the needle. And I'm looking at my arm and blood is coming out. And I'm like, I see it. She sees it. She sees it. I see it. I'm like, okay, this is supposed to happen. There's supposed to be blood here. Because if it wasn't, she would have said something. And then she leaves. I'm like, all right. And then I just go back to looking at the clock. And then I felt something cold. I'm like, what the hell is that? There's a pool of blood in like the little circle in like whatever this is. There's a pool of blood here. I'm like, hey, fucking, what the hell is going on? Nurse! I call somebody, anybody close to me. I'm like, hey, what's going on here? She go, that's not good. What does that mean? Hey, he's over here bleeding out. Right here, I could have died. Giving plasma, trying to do my due diligence for money. Trying to do my due diligence for the grace of everybody. I don't know what y'all need my plasma for. That could be making clones of me, sure. And I'm sitting here bleeding out. She's like, oh, other nurse came over here. Mind you, all these nurses are talking to each other. Now, I don't got a problem with people talking at the workplace. I don't give a damn. But if a guy, like, if I'm getting, like, if I need attention, hey, I shouldn't have to, yeah, right? I shouldn't have to, you know. It just I hate to use it. They were over there yammering, okay? Talking up a fucking story about nothing. Ladies leaving, she talking, people walking through. I'm like, hey man. So when she called the other nurse because I'm bleeding out, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. Mind you, she's already scanned my thing. She's like, yeah, if you leave, you can't come back for 3 months. Because it won't take my plasma, and I'm bleeding out, and I really have to pee at this moment. I had to pee so goddamn bad. And there was a guy next to me. He just got sat down. He just got plugged up. He was like, I gotta pee, man. She was like, can't come back for 3 months. He was like, damn. So, I don't know what time. It's like, it's time for me to go to work. And I'm 30 minutes away. And I'm sitting there. Because the lady in the office is talking to somebody. And the other nurse came up to me. She walked me to the office. She was like, yeah, we just gotta wait on her. She's gonna check you out. This and the third, and then you can leave. I'm like, hey, yo. It's time for me to goddamn go. I have to get out of here. Sat down for my 15 minutes. She came out with an attitude. You can go. She better be glad. She better be glad a clothes hanger wasn't coming for her. I sprinted out. Almost, ah! Not a fist. A clothes hanger. Right here. Ha. Let's say that. Actually, you can't. Ha. Not a he, a ha. Say it with me. Not a he, but a ha. He, ha. He, ha. I was gonna get it with a ha. On my way out the door. Don't hit women, Chud, okay? Please, thank you. Ha. Almost had to hit her with one of those. Like, whatever. I get in my car. I don't know my way home. I have no idea where I am. I have to wait. I have to plug my car up. I have to plug my phone into my car so I can get directions and see the time. Because apparently my car can't tell the time without my phone. I have a Kia, by the way. Can't tell the time without my phone. I'm like, now I gotta sit here. My phone finally turns on. I text all my managers, me, I'm like, hey man, had to get out of there. Like, please let me come back. And they let me. Told all my friends I'm never going back, and I'll never be donating plasma again. Because what the hell? Why the hell did you make me go through all that shit? I still got my money though. So, and if you do donate plasma, you can, it's like you gotta wait like every week or every 2 weeks to go back. But like if you do it consistently, they have a plan where you can make like 700 bones. I was gonna do that on my, but I was like, damn. I was there for 8 hours. I was there for a shift. I could have been recording VODs. I used to donate plasma before any stuff. You don't anymore? It makes me too faint to go into work after. I passed out at the clock a couple times. Jesus Christ. I'll remove the needle and wrap your arm now. Hey, yes. Do you have any other color bandages, like purple or blue? I do not. Darn. Okay, just making sure. You might need to bring your own bandages. I don't know. One more needle. This is the medication itself. Right. Roll your sleeve up, please. 1, 2. Okay. Ow. Didn't hurt last time. Not as smooth as last time, I guess. I mean, it was still pretty smooth. Shall I bandage the injection site? No, I think it's fine. Thanks. Just checking. You can put your jacket back on, then. Okay. There was kind of like an icy burn this time. That was probably the lubrication agent, not the active ingredient. Again, please note any changes you observed this week and report them to me. Same time next week then. Approximately. Yeah. See you. He said he gonna be here after hours. That's weird. Week 3, Wednesday. I don't get a text on my phone. Who is this chick? She ran here again. A nosebleed? What happened to you? I got a nosebleed on the bus. There's a chick here too. Are there any napkins? Need tissues. I got some over here. Thanks. Thank you. No problem. Wow, I love your hair. Thanks. It's kind of uneven. No. You did it yourself. It's pretty good. I miss, did you do it yourself? It's pretty good. I miss having colored hair. Do you, go to Ackerton? You look artsy. You got me. Or well, I used to. I'm at their beauty school, extension down the street. Oh, yeah. I've heard of that. You want to do makeup? Yep. And then sometimes I come and do cosmetics for the theater kids over on you guys' campus. My dream job would be doing special effects for like horror movies and stuff. You know, around Halloween when the country fair does their haunted mazes, they're guys in costumes who chase you and stuff. I went a couple years ago now, I think. That's me. That's my work. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, I gotta go, but maybe I'll see you here again. Bye, cutie. If I had even half that energy. Is he gonna hear us? Okay. Did he take out the trash? Who are the tissues? Just the bloody tissues in here. Okay. Thank God he takes out the trash. Alright. I'll play it. It's real. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Time to dipski. I mean, she got her own theme song, and then Lee is just Lee. Welcome back. Hi, Lee. I hope I'm not too late. You're not. I'll settle up the clinical room. Follow me when you're ready. Okay. Excuse me. Nothing out of the ordinary? Nah, we're Gucci. He's standing up this time. This is eerie. Yo. I can't talk to him. or walk up to him. A trash can, okay. Swap, yep. And doesn't look like I can go that way either. Okay. How has your week been? Fine. You? Pardon me. Let me specify. Now that you're receiving 2 doses, we'll start doing the follow-up questionnaire. I'll administer the questionnaire every other week from here on out. Oh, okay. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks at home or workplace? No. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed time pass more slowly? I don't think so. Just assume all these questions refer to the past 2 weeks. Okay. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? I mean, yeah, but I kind of got some stuff going on in my life right now. I don't think it's because of that drug or any or whatever. Da 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 da. Da. Have you had what you would describe as anxiety or panic attacks? Well, yeah, but again, have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? I don't think so. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, empathy, or general malice? 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 I guess these questions kind of suck. No offense. Da da da. Well, huh. I'm inclined to agree. I'm not the one who wrote the questions. I'm just the mid-level obligated. I'm the mid-level obligated to ask them. What is it you are struggling with specifically? Is that on the questionnaire? It is not. Then I'd rather not get into it. Understood. Shall we proceed? Yeah. Let me just get some gloves on. Look at Lee trying to be in my goddamn life. Better chillax. Let's have a seat. Have a seat. Yeah. We'll begin by taking your vitals as usual. Hold your arm for me, please. I don't have a jacket on today. It must be hot outside. My stuff was in the 90s and 80s, I think. 98, and you have goosebumps. I forgot my jacket this morning. Pulse of 68. 83 over 58. Have you been tested for orthomatic hypotension? No. Do you ever get dizzy spells when you stand up? Yes. Most PCPs should be able to help you with that. Oh, really? Never tried that. Can you get like a prescription? A PCP? A primary care physician can help you with. Hey man, let's go ahead and pop. Hey chat, you trying to go to a party and pop some PCPs? Yeah, let's go pop my primary care physician. Oh, no, I don't have one of those. Now for the blood draw. I'm going to touch. Excuse me. Can I touch? Can you touch my arm? Thank you. Oh, you can touch my arm. Thank you. Make a fist, please. Let's find that vein. See a little 8-bit fist? There it is. Ready? 1, 2. What does having slow blood flow mean, anyways? Could be a couple different things. Weak heart. Vicious blood? We're gonna assume that's not what that means. Constricted veins. As long as you feel okay, there's nothing to worry about. Define okay. Okay enough to run here. Where are those bandages? Here we are. Why did he stop and look at me when he got the bandages like that? Now the injection. If you could roll up your shirt sleeve up. Da-da-da. Wait. Something's been bothering me. Yes. That. And the syringe. Looks different than the last two. Ooh. Looks different than the last 2 times. Yes, it looks different. The fluid is in the same color. Correct. I mean, that's weird, right? Why is it different? It's the same thing. No, it's not. It's the exact same thing. It's clearly not. What's going on? Lee, don't betray me like this. My understanding is that the pharmaceutical company changed vial manufacturers. This vial manufacturer works with distributors who ship their products at 72 degrees Fahrenheit instead of 70, which is completely ridiculous, and it changes the color of the reagent in the vial. The formula is identical. It has not changed at all. I have to explain this so many times this week. Please excuse me for getting so angry. Dot dot dot. What? No, it's just I don't think you were mad. Just seeing the you seem the exact same as always. My effect may be a bit flat, or so I'm told. It was a little funny. Sorry. No, I don't mind. Let's keep going. Thank you. Your sleeve then, please. And 1, 2. How'd I do? It really felt like it burnt more this time. I have heard similar things a lot this past week. I promise you it's the same. Da da da. Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, it's partly my job, I guess. Hmm? What I'm struggling with, I mean, you asked earlier. Food service seems tough. My manager really yanks me around. A lot of the front of house staff are college kids, so they get priority scheduling around their classes, and they call out a lot too. I guess like picking up their slack and covering for them with zero notice. One of them is kind of a creep too. Is that so, Lee? And they'll have me working past midnight and then coming at 6 the next morning. I wish a job fucking would. I wish. I hope. I pray. Actually, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But good God. Okay, this has been bothering me this whole time. I just needed light in that specific area. It's been bothering the hell out of me every time. Okay, now I don't have to look over there anymore. I wish the job would keep me past 7. Up past midnight and coming at 6? Brother. Yeah, fucking right. Okay, you're not and especially if I'm oversleeping the shift and I gotta pick up the slack of college kids, you're fucking right. I'm not picking up the phone. Put me on the schedule for my schedule, unless it's extra money. Maybe it might be extra money. She's here for $1,000, so it might be extra money. Not 10. Sometimes 6, sometimes 10. It is hard to make plans or appointments or do anything else, really. Even though it's technically part-time, they're still scheduling me 6 days in a row. So it's like the level of unpredictability can be very destructive to life. I like to know exactly what I'm doing and when I'm going to do it. I've got my schedule on this note in my wallet. Oh, he goes to the gym. He working in. Gym, work, have the what, who, and bed. This nigga goes to bed at 8:30 p.m. Good God. Wakes up at 7. Actually, he wakes up at 7. Oh, wait, yeah, wakes up at 7. Gym at 6. Work at 8. And bed at 8:30. I don't see what those two scribbles on the left and right are. Maybe that isn't gym. No, it could be. Might as well be. He goes to the gym Monday through Friday and take 2 days off. Okay. Oh, 6 to 7:30 a.m. he goes to the gym. Huh. I screenshot this. Make this my schedule. Hold on. Wow. His handwriting is terrible. Seems really organized. It's easy to keep track of, which is the point. Speaking of schedules, it's past 5. Will you make it to work on time? Oh no, I actually came from work. I'll get out of your hair though. Oh, very well. See you next week then. See ya. What is this, day 3 or week 3? Cool beans. Why does it look different? Am I texting? I am. Room dirty as shit. Web. What the hell? Dog, cute. Such big eyes like this. This adorable though. Yeah. Okay. I can't scroll or nothing. Not yet. Can I go up? Nothing up. Text. How's mom? Dramatic. Still doesn't want to talk to you and is taking it out on us. I'm sorry. God damn. Guess I'm going to bed on that note. Jesus. Her feet are humongous. Week 4. Doesn't want to talk. How you gonna take it out on the kid? How you gonna take out on the rest of the family, but still don't want to talk to me? Like I ran here. It's 5 already. Damn, it is. It's 5 already. Hello, Angel. Hi, Lee. Can you wait a few minutes? I'm just finishing something up. Okay, maybe I'll look around. Is there stuff to actually look around at? Besides the fish? What's in the trash can? There's trash in the can. I'd be concerned if there wasn't. I just emptied it before you came. Trash can is empty. Okay. There's trash in this can. Magazines. The most recent cover date is 2002. There's some decent quarterlies in there from a quarter decade ago. I'm smiling. You're on camera? Okay, didn't have nothing to say about that. My potted plant is huge. The bird of paradise has done quite well by the window. The bird of paradise. A plant surprisingly is real. Spherica aquatic, the money tree. I cannot tell you why why it hasn't died. Maybe the grow light from the aquarium was are enough. That's it could be. Get a little sunshine. It's an aquarium with fish, snails, and shrimp. Would you be interested in learning about fire shrimp? Yes. I either had yes or absolutely. There was nothing in between. First shrimp, genus of fire shrimp, genus Lamata, are peaceful omnivores from the Indo-Pacific region. Our office's 200-gallon saltwater tank hosts 2 pairs of fire shrimp. They are easy to spot from their deep red coloration and bright white pigment. Do you help take care of the tank? That was there was a maintenance guy who would come in when I first started here, but after Abner realized I'd do it for free, he stopped showing up. Is that a lot of work? Once the tank is stable, it's not too bad. Feeding, cleaning the glass, emptying the scrim cup, testing levels, changing out the water, checking the filter lights, buying coral and rocks. Fire shrimp are opportunistic scavengers. They eat petals, brine, algae, and vegetables. I can even hand feed them with a little bit of my lunch if I bust out the step ladder. There are they act as male or female depending on whether they are in the molting cycle. We are fortunate to have such a large tank, and more fortunate still to have pairs who get along. What about the other critters, the snails and the fish? Oh, they're all right. Originally, there were bigger fish, but they would attack the shrimp. I'll dispose of them. Dispose? Oh. Admin insisted the tank needed variety and couldn't just be shrimp, so I let a few fish and turbo snails stay. Fire shrimp are quite shy by nature. They love to hide, but you can tell they were happy if they are eating and active. That's really they're really cute. That too. Do you keep a tank at your place too? No, I spend more of my waking hours here than at home, so yeah, I haven't felt like I should keep a pet for the same reason. It's nice these ones live here with you. Is that not pet hair on your jacket? Oh God, it's everywhere, huh? It's my roommate's cat. They love me, but I don't get, kitty. They love me, but I don't get, kitty custody if we split ways. Let me finish up. You wait a little longer? Yeah, no worries. But I ain't gotta go to work or nothing. Would've been screwed. Let's see what this door is about. An escape door. That's the stairway to the roof. Never mind. Jade. Is that so? Yeah, famous early German romantic painter. The piece was found in his house after he untimely death. The verse will contain directions and instructions to have his body buried at the site of the jade. He passed just a few days after finishing this. The cause of death was pronounced a mystery. Really? The rumor goes that land was so hauntingly beautiful that it drove him to madness. The later theory was that the area contained some parasite that lay dormant in his system for a few days and then killed him. Like cordyceps infest his host and compel his ascent to the sunlight. So Jade tempted carved into the earth that it could feed onto his corpse. Really? Well, I was just paraphrasing something I read online. And like that was in the 1800s. A lot of deaths were a mystery. He also definitely just killed himself. If you read his journal, he was he was psychotically depressed. I don't know, chat. I am poor at detecting jokes. Are you messing with me? No, no, it's cough. This is art history 101. I don't think this was kind of wait. I did think this was kind of a dark piece to put in a mental health waiting room, but whatever. I just thought it I thought it was a comic seed. And it is. You're not wrong. Whatever the guy did after he made this shouldn't affect how you feel about it. He definitely killed himself. Like what? I never signed in. No need. Those are for regular patients. Do you have regular patients? What's in these drawers? Have you been coming behind the plexiglass guys when I'm not here? What? Yeah, maybe. I'm just about done. Come on over. Fresh. Talk to Lee? Yeah. What you doing? Just finish up CEU. A what? Continuum education unit. Oh, sounds boring. You have to do them to keep your license active. You gotta continue your education, I guess. They continue to waste my time, is what they do. Or electronic health record system is ancient. It only runs on the PC in the back. That's where I spend 25 hours a day charting. Charting generations RVUs, relative value units, which is what my employer cares about. But the CEU website is so new. It only runs on my PC out here. So here I am. You guys love using abbreviations, huh? It's like your favorite thing. It saves time in the charts. And now it's over with. Thanks for your patience. Let's head back. Okay, I could have talked about more things, but you know, I got lost into his eyes. Alright, I guess I'm going straight to sitting. Unless. Please don't attempt to bring hundreds of needles from home to dispose of here. They will not fit. Is that something that's happened once? I wish it were only one time. Why would a person do that? I wish it were only one person. Okay. Nothing to say about that. Sink. You're welcome to wash your hands if you wish. Glove and hand sanitizer. Help yourself to the sanitizer. It's hospital grade. Is that good or bad? Oh, poor. It's quite poor. Hospital hand sanitizer does smell a lot different than regular sanitizer. I'm a computer from the 90s by the looks of it. If you have any floppy disks that needs mounting, come find me. The vital machine thing that tells me my stats are bad. How you feel on a day-to-day basis is more important than the numbers within reason. Becoming aware that an unusual level exists doesn't necessarily mean medical intervention is warranted or even a good idea. Yeah, but what if like a vitamin B56 deficiency is causing all my problems and I just don't know it? That is exactly how a hypochondria can start, and that can become more harmful than most vitamin deficiencies ever turn to be. I'm not being serious. I know health stuff is complicated. It would just be nice if it wasn't. Okay. What if a regular vitamin shit's like is fucking me up and I don't know it? An examination table. I'll just have to sit you in the chair so you're upright. Cool beans. Have a seat. No, not yet. Can I look at a chair? It's a chair, but not the one I'm supposed to sit in. Those are for the third parties. They're not frequently used. I guess if a kid comes with their parents or something, huh? Ideally, past a certain age, the parents will remain in the waiting room. Children as young as 12 have the legal right to seek private medical advice, but the ones who most need the privacy from adults are the least likely to be afforded it. I don't do I don't do pediatrics. Pediatrics. Genius. The fuck? But when you work with people who would have benefited from early access to care, you think about it. Yeah, my mom doesn't really believe in medical health. It's not as much of a thing where she's from. Yes, people come in with all sorts of generational and cultural differences. All that from a chair, by the way. Okay. Sit. Yeah. Alright, jack it off. I remember. Very good. Even if you ran here again, you had a couple of minutes to cool down. So let's get a good resting heart rate. Okay. 153. 98. Temperature at 98.5. Pulse at 62. Quite low again. What can I say? 81 over 53. Very similar to the first time. Okay. Time for the blood draw. Are trying to draw blood? Blood draw? You can touch my arm. You're beating me to the punchlines today. There it is. I can't say that word. Anti-cubical vein. Whatever that word is, man. Big words, big words, big words. Make a fist if you would. Darn, I forgot that part. You're doing good. 1 and 2. Ouch! Okay, so this is actually, he didn't give us a question. He didn't ask any questions this time. Have you felt faint over these blood draws? A little. It's hard. It's kind of hard to tell whether it's the blood drawn or the drugs right after. You know. Make sure to drink some fluids. Electrolytes are good. Excuse me. I'll remove the needle and wrap your arm now. Wait. You got blue bandages. Oh yes, I did. They took several weeks to come in after I placed the order. Forgive me. It's a nice purpley blue. It's a nice purpley blue too. Not turquoisey. Would you prefer turquoise? No, this is great. Thank you. Very good then. Why do I have the feeling you're his only patient? Cause who the hell just buys band-aids specifically for her? It's the old color again, and the syringe. It is. It went back to the old manufacturer. It is my understanding. I wish I had better information, like I promised you. The active ingredients have not changed. Okay, I believe you. Building trust. 1, 2. Are you all right? It just seems to hurt even more every time. Could be my aim. I'll try to do it better. Don't forget your jacket. Right. Cool beans. Almost forgot the drip. We are the halfway point now. Please keep coming back if you can. I'm kind of curious. Have other people doing the trial stopped showing up? Am I not? I am not I'm not at liberty to fight. Jesus, I am not at liberty to violate provider patients' confidentiality. Right. But over half our original participants have missed their appointments date and became ineligible to continue. Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. The trial sponsor, Neuroscene, anticipated this fallout and tried to cast a wide net. They didn't require an ADHD diagnosis, merely suspected ADHD. That is the case with you. Was sufficient to qualify. Okay, but if they wanted a successful trial, maybe they should have thought about how ADHD works. Go on. Give us a few appointment reminders, calls, texts, emails. Give us 500 halfway through and 500 at the end, so there's a reward sooner. Schedule us a taxi to to and from the clinic if you want us to show up. Well, I guess that's me specifically because I can't drive. I hear you. I'm not in charge of the protocols for the trial participants. I assure you my regular patients receive plenty of reminders. And I can assist you with transportation vouchers since you're on a federal health insurance. No, I'm fine. The bus is, well, there's a bus, and it runs sometimes. I've been making it so far. My point was more so far other people. It's hard to navigate medical systems in general. That's all. And so wouldn't it be great to have to navigate and less frequently? To have a medical implant that lasts for 6 months? To not have your prescription denied at the pharmacy because it's day 29 instead of day 30. Damn. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping this sponsor will make possible. Even if the CEOs in the ivory tower are privated healthcare, never step foot in a low-income clinic in their life, even if how they conduct their trial makes little real-world sense, they're fun to get, so they call the shots, basically. Correct. Stop shooting the messenger is what you mean. I welcome feedback. I want to know what you think. Some of my patients are heavily on the H side of ADHD, are refreshingly honest about their experience. Yeah, I know the type. Zero filter. No point in filtering when it comes to a certain subject. Like the medical system, because it's bullshit. Those are the words. Those are your words, not mine. The medication will have been in your system for 1 month this time, next week. You may feel more pronounced effects from this point on forward. Okay, sorry I was late. I don't know if I said that this time yet. Don't worry about it. I will see you in 1 week. Yep, see you. Her hair makes it look like she has a monocle. Are we texting today? Nope, just week 5. How many weeks was it? I don't think it was 10. It said halfway. It was 8. Oh, is this the same chick? Da da da. I made it. Are you signing in? Oh my gosh. Shorty, hi. Shorty. Yeah, you're my fellow shorty. I was gonna say, what is your name? It's Angel. How about Angel? That's so cute. You're a little angel. Oh, I'm Adri. Adri, hi. How's the trial going for you? Oh, are you not doing the clinical trials? Nope, I'm just like a normal regular patient, I guess. Oh, duh. I should have thought of that. It's cool, yeah. I come here for my salt and my bars. You know how it is. My salt and my bars? I've never heard that saying a day in my life. Do I? I've always been kind of a spaz. Oh, can I say that? That's what my friends call me. It seems like you got a lot of energy to give. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's really not now that I'm mostly worked on my feet, you know? Now I'm mostly working on my feet, you know? Getting my GED was hard, but things are getting way better these days. I totally get you. Finding a clinic that's this year has been super great. Isn't Lee kind of funny? I call him my dealer. He hates it. He's always like, well, the infrastructure of the brain is they're building blah blah blah. He is like that. So tense. He's giving closet case or basket case. Like, pick one, right? What? I thought that was the bathroom. Boyfriend's here. Good seeing you again. Take care, okay? Damn. I thought we were going to get into a relationship. Da-da-da. Huh? I thought there was some secret meaning between us. What the hell? Good evening, Angel. What the fuck was that? Hi, Lee. You're on time. I must be cured. That's the only plausible explanation. I did manage to leave my phone on the bus here. What? And I only got it back because someone got off early to hand it to me. Oh, maybe I'm not cured after all. Well, let's find out. On with the questionnaire, shall we? Okay. Would you rather relocate to the back room first? Here's fine. There's no one around. Let's do it. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks at home or the workplace? Yeah. Yes? I did some chores and stuff, more than usual. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed time passing more slowly? Yes, a little bit. Have you explored, have your experience heightened, anxiety? It's about the same. Have you had what you would describe as an anxiety or panic attack? No attacks. I'm happy to hear that. Da-da-da. Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? No. Have you experienced increased signs of depression, including fatigue, apathy, and general malice? Not increased. Not increased. Understood. Things been better at work? Well, that only they only scheduled me like 4 days this week. So, and one of my coworkers invited me to hang out after his shift tomorrow. Oh, that hasn't happened before. That's great. Why don't we get you on your way then? Sure. Cool beans. So we're going out tonight, Chet. Oh, it became automatic now. Let's get your vitals first. Has this eerie sound always been here? 98 degrees. Pulse at 65. 90 over... Oh, 90 over 60 is higher today. Blood lab first. Can I... Thank you. Gotta make that fist. Don't forget to make that fist. Clench your fist, please. Is everything okay? Yes. 1, 2. Okay. Is something off, Angel? Are we straight? Question. Yes. Aren't you touching my arm when you put the Velcro cuff on? Like, why not ask about touching in the beginning? Great question. Don't always have great answers. I assume, I assume palpitating the bare skin to find the vein led to some patients' complaints where BP cuff placements did not. It's like drawing attention to it makes it weird though. There are some very important legal rights and protections that medical patients have in theory, and then there are some bizarre ways those rights get implemented in practice. Living in a legitist country combined with working in the field of psychiatric illness. Well, anyways, do people actually go through with suing? I kind of figured it was an empty threat. Lawsuits are quite common. If you see patients directly, you are almost certain to be involved in a suit at least once during your career. Really? Yes, but being named on a complaint doesn't mean much in and of itself. As long as you practice within your scope and you documented it, you'll usually be fine. Cool beans. I will now wrap your arm. With the blue. With the blue. Lift up that sleeve. 1, 2. You're all done. I don't know why it burns so bad. It didn't used to. You aren't the only one who has told me it burns. It's nothing to worry about. Okay. Oh, was that it? Oh no, we gotta stand up and talk. Exclamation. What happened? Are you alright? Yeah, I just got really nauseous for a second. Nothing actually came out though. Let me get you some water. Please sit back down. No, I'm okay. Probably just stood up too fast or something. Sorry, I didn't mean to be dramatic. I assure you, you are not. Why not sit down? No, I gotta get to work. I was on track to show up to work on time. I don't want to blow it now. Alright, please take it easy though. Yeah, 6-hour shift on my feet. Easy peasy. Whew. Okay, see you, Lee. Police just gonna barf all over the floor. Just, oh, nope, never mind. Hey, I thought she did chores. What happened to the room? Hey, hi. Still down to chill with me after work? Yep, cool. Just wait by the front for me. Alright, sounds good. Aw. Untitled by Harris Bredeth. I'm not a furry, but your art is pretty good. Do you do OC trades? This one came out so pretty. Thanks. Now we can go to sleep. She said chores. Wasn't them fucking clothes? Probably washed the dishes and took out the trash. Am I straight? Was my vision blurry? Da-da-da. Let me check the trash can again. Huh. Not talking today, are we? Let me look at the door. Okay, let's ring the bell. Are we straight? Come on. I'm not too late. I'm not. What is he even doing back there? The door was unlocked. Someone must still be here. I mean, look at the clock. It's only... Did the camera just move? Da-da-da. What exactly was that sound, though? Huh. She does make different eye movement when she looks at different stuff. Can't click on the bell anymore. Oh, I went towards the camera. Why is that your pose? I knew it. Something's not right. There's been something off this whole time. Why have I been feeling watched? Why is it always so empty? Why is there no receptionist? The receptionist leaves at 4:30. Don't sneak up on me, you bastard. She comes in half an hour early than I do to fill calls and prep the schedule. It helps make the day run smoother. The last we generally set appointments for is also 4:30. But we also been encouraged to enable as many trial participants to attend as possible. You said all that out loud, Angel? Dot dot dot. Huh. Good evening, Angel. How are you? Fine. Yeah. Okay. Can we go back or... We can. Follow me. You straight, Angel? What the fuck happened? I got a loading screen. Did y'all see that? See your vitals? Why am I so grayed out? Hello? Can I touch your arm? No. No, no, no. Didn't I say no? Did I say it out loud? You're just going to stick it in? There it goes. 1, 2. What the fuck? It hurts? One, two. The same thing. Why am I like this? Angel? 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 What the fuck? Huh? You're done. Oh. And you forgot your jacket. Week 7, Wednesday. He's doing the fish thing. I thought after work, she got invited from dude at work to a shindig. And then I read the text. And then it said, are you still cool to come over? And she said, yeah. So it was just the two of them. Did the thing that I think has happened based on the text actually just happen? Well, not just happen, but happen? I'm not gonna say, okay. For this fucking VOD not to get blocked or anything, I'm not gonna say what happened, but I think we, based on context fucking clues, right? Right? Context clues, right? Okay. Making sure we're all on the same page. Hello. Hi. I'm late, as always. I was gonna lock up soon. You seem a bit anxious. Are you in a hurry? Yes. No, not really. Let's just do the needle so I can go. Very well. Let's head back. Huh. And my game's loading again. Okay. This time it's faster. Where the hell is my jacket? Okay, bye. Hold on. Please allow me to. Right, the stupid question. Go for it. In the past 2 weeks, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks? Sure, yeah. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? No. Actually, but yes, whatever. Have you had what would be considered anxiety or panic attacks? Have you experienced delusions, hallucinations, or paranoia? If I was having delusions, I wouldn't know, would I? That's like part of being delusional. I'm at I'm an insane freak though. I should have put that down when I signed up. Can you write that in which whatever else you added? Huh. Angel. He looks real irritated. It's stuffy back here. Would you mind if we step outside for a bit? It's okay if you don't want to. Fine. Chat, what the fuck is going on? Are we going to the roof? This way. This seems dangerous. I was like, who the fuck is that up the stairs? What is them? Okay, good transition. I liked it. Little pan. Hmm. I wish the view were a little greener. No, the air is still nice. It's chilly though. I lost my favorite jacket. Probably left it on the bus like an idiot. Da da da. Would you take mine? I'm pretty warm. Overheating even. Da da da. There's no way that's true. Okay. She left her jacket here, mind you. Where'd you put it, pal? It's warm. Thanks. Da da da. Everything feels off. This was just a horrible time to try something new. Untested medication. I think the side effects are doing really weird stuff to me. My roommates are driving me insane. There's stuff going on with my family and at my job. The week I work less, I can't even enjoy the time off. I'm dirt poor. I have no car. As soon as I manage to cover one expense, some surprise bills comes or something else breaks. Nigga, let me tell you. Chat, don't ever fucking grow up because that shit right there. Ah. Um, is where you live a small place? It's a 2 bed, 1 bath, 3 people. My roommates are dating. Okay. I mean, kind of. Whatever they are. I'm the third wheel of it. But they don't clean. They eat all the food, allowed. And they hate me. They wish I wasn't there, but they need the rent money. It's never easy sharing close quarters. I'm from a big family, so I'm sort of used to it. Although my mom won't talk to me anymore, so that's another thing on the pile. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel sorrier for my siblings who still live at home with more of our family. Now that they gotta do the stuff I used to do, chores, cooking, translating, get her appointments. I think I kind of bailed on them. Translating? Okay, so she has foreign foreign roots? Foreign roots. My family is big too, and I just moved out last year. Yeah? Yes. I'm living alone for the first time in my life. Hmm. I don't want to live alone, but I'm a bit jealous. The house is old and is way out in the sticks, but it's mine. Well, from where I'm standing, it sounds really nice. I'm just barely surviving. My life would need to my life would need so much fixing that time and time again I have proven I can't do by myself. I need more help than I can get. I don't really have anyone I'm close with in real life right now. I mean, there are people I talk to sometimes, but then I think I just don't have I don't have friends. It's just it feels true. Well, you were invited to spend time with your coworker recently, weren't you? Now, that's the meat and potatoes, Lee. Lee, that's what I'm thinking. What happened there? That could be start of something good, right? How did that go? It went. Angel, what's wrong? I don't know what to do. Did she actually? Did something happen? There's this guy at my work. We don't work the same hours. I never know when he's going to be there or not. Anyways, he's the one who invited me to his place to hang out, he said. I believed him. Lee, like you and me are thinking the same thing. His roommate left as soon as we walked in, which I thought was weird. He started coming on to me the second we were alone. I just kind of froze. I let it happen. Holy fucking shit. I've been really lonely. And I figured, some people do that. They hook up like that. When was this? I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Since then, I just avoided him at work. I try not to look at him. But it's not a big place. He's friends with a lot of the guys in the back. Even though he doesn't speak Spanish like them and I do. They still like him better. Damn. Ah, sorry. He kept trying to talk to me, so I decided to speak with him one-on-one alone. Dot dot dot. We went out to his car after work. It was late. It was raining pretty hard that day. I told him it hurt my feelings that he didn't even bother to hang out with me first. That it wasn't okay to use people like that. And I cried, and it was so embarrassing. He said it was a misunderstanding, and then he hugged me. And then he started touching me. I tried to push him away at first, but I froze up again. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe someone would do that. Angel, have you called the police? Do I say yeah? Okay. Okay, yes. I tried a few days later. It was damn, I can't. A cop showed up 3 hours after I called. I couldn't remember the details or the date I went to his place. I never got his address either. After I got out of his car, I walked to the bus stop in the rain. When I got home, I took a scalding hot shower. Everything you're not supposed to do. I'll never forget the look on the cop's face. Sighing. Oh, okay. I can't say that word because I don't know it, but I know what I can say it in my head. I can say that word in my head. Aspirated. Exasperated. Jesus! Exasperated. Like I was such a waste of time. Angel, I think you need to get away from this man. What? I should quit? I think you should consider it. Why should I have to quit? How was that fair? It is not fair. But it's just some shitty minimum wage job, right? Anyone can do it. And I'm completely worthless, right? That's not well, I liked it better than the last 4 places I've been at. At least I used to. So what? I haven't suffered enough yet? I should lose my job too? Maybe take some time off to put some space between you and him. My rent is due next week. I can't just not work. That's not an option. I have zero savings. I have nothing. People like you wouldn't get it. Hold on. Whatever. It was a bad idea to tell this to you. I don't know what I was thinking. I regret it already. Please just forget about it. Wait, please don't leave yet. She's gonna give me back my jacket. Ah. Holy shit. Angel, are you okay? It's Lee. I'm sorry to contact you like this, but I am concerned. If you could use someone to talk to, I am here. Please don't do anything rash. I know what he means. Holy smokes. Go to sleep. Ain't got no other option. And the room gets dirtier, but I understand, big dog. Holy fucking shit. Week 8. Isn't this the end of the week? Gotta get them bands, man. Or actually, it's way past time. Way past. It's almost 5:30. Oh, it is 5:30. Shit. And now he's pacing the floor. It's almost 6 o'clock. It's her scheduled day. No cap. I was finna get either way, if she came or not, I'm still giving claps for her. Because damn, you came week 8, Friday. I'm like, damn, you came in even though you really don't want to. That money is on your fucking mind. If she still comes, that money's on your fucking mind no matter what. But if you didn't, I absolutely would have understood, man. It's almost 6 o'clock. Angel. Hey. You're here. Yeah, only 2 days late. Da da da. I apologize for texting you. I had your number from the intake form. It wasn't appropriate of me. No, I appreciate your concern. It wasn't right for me to just dump all that on you, run away, and not respond. I'm sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. It's kind of humiliating coming back here, but I need the money pretty bad. Can I still? Can I still? Probably not, huh? Talk to me, Lee. We can still get them bands, still cash that check. Holy shit, maybe? Bands to make her dance? I'm relieved to see you again, whatever the reason. Is that the check? Since this is the last session, there's one final questionnaire we have to do. Thank you. In the past week, have you noticed a change in your ability to complete tasks at home or workplace? This week is better than the last week. In the past week, have you noticed time passing more slowly? No, this week was a blur. Have you experienced heightened anxiety? Yes. I hope you can excuse the intensity of these questions. You're just reading from the script. I know that. Have you had what many describe anxiety or panic attacks? Yes. Have you experienced delusions, um, hallucinations, or paranoia? Yes. Have you exhibited increased signs of depression, including fatigue, empathy, and general malice? Yes. That's good enough. Now, if you will follow me to the back. Sure. Holy fucking shit. Why does it sound like nighttime? Why can I hear shit through the wall? 98.2, same as the first time. Posted 67. 63 over 54. Here. You can touch my arm. Thank you, Angel. Never got your jacket back, huh? Last needle. You ready? Yeah. I was gonna say he doesn't have the syringe. I guess this is technically the last test, so why would you do another test of the syringe? And we're done. So no injection this time? No. There would be no point in giving you more without having you come back to monitor your levels. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Holy shit. So that's it, huh? That's it. Seems like whatever it was, it didn't really work for me. Da da da. This is firmly this is firmly against policy, but there's nothing you or I could do to change the results at this point. It's over now. I'll be candid with you. This was a double blind test. Wait, this was a double blind test. You were randomly selected to be in the control group. So that means that Serum did absolutely fucking nothing. The control group? Yes. That's the group selected to receive a placebo. Da da da. So this entire time you've been sticking me with saline. The packaging, the coloring, the velocity, of viscosity, everything is visually identical to the real medication. This is so neither you, the patient, nor I, the provider, can tell the difference. So then, how did you know? The one thing they didn't really change is the taste. You've been tasting it this whole time. Dextro photo whatever concentrates are unmaskably bitter. There was no doubt in my mind that what you were given was a placebo. What were you testing? What were you tasting it for? It was a concern after our last two visits that something was not correct. Perhaps there was some missing piece of your medical history causing a dangerous this word is in my mind, but I can't do it. Contradiction? I think this word is contradiction. I know now that was not the case. You had other circumstances causing your duress. But before I found that out, it worried me enough to make a rule out of the to rule out the possibility. Da da da. Wow. So it's all just been in my head, huh? Great, awesome. I'm just crazy then. Everything from shortness of breath to hallucinations can be normal responses after a traumatic event. I thought the drugs could have been, making me act reckless. Then maybe that was why I. Placebo effects can be very real too. Nothing you reported has been unreasonable. You must think I'm stupid. I have never once thought that. Jesus. It just seems all really flawed. What about the results you never got from the people who dropped out? It's like the people who would need the implant most aren't even going to be represented. Da da da. Well, I'm inclined to agree. This is phase one stuff. We're really just looking for side effects to ignore in too large a number of people. The blood lab is the important part, but the questionnaire is an opportunity to tell us if something is very wrong. Hmm. The company gets just enough data out of just enough people to slap the abstract on a slideshow for the shareholders. They need money, and they need the FDA and DEA to allow them to move on to the next steps. So long as the numbers of people end up gradually disabled or dead is systematically insignificant, they move to phase two. Lots of red tape, lots of financial constraints. Sounds like a bunch of garbage. Yes, it is a bunch of garbage. Wait, wait here a moment. You better go get her jacket, please. Nope, it's a check. Here it is, your compensation as promised. A $1,000 check. Thanks, Obama. Cool. Well, I've got to get to my chef. Da da da. You don't usually work Fridays. My manager told me to come in, so. I guess that's it, chat. You'll never see each other. Oh, wait. Hmm. Just hold on. Excuse me. Don't go to work. If it's money, I can give, I can give you it. Just don't go to work tonight, okay? Don't go where that guy might be. What are you gonna do? Pay for the rest of our life? Come with me. Just one night. What the fuck? Trauma, nigga. Okay. We gotta work on that, man. You just can't be just okay, right? You just can't just be saying okay to shit. We gotta work on that, Angel. We gotta work on you just not saying okay to shit. I know we trust Lee, but you trusted the other guy too. We know him leave for like 8 days legally. Oh man, my phone's about to die. Do you have a charger at your place? I do, but it is unlikely to be compatible with newer phones. We can check. No big deal. It's my fault. I'm bad about remembering to plug it in. We're about 35 minutes away. It's kind of out of, in the sticks, just so you know. How come so far? Best could afford if I wanted an actual house with some land. Really? Even a doctor like you? Oh no, I'm not a doctor. I thought you were ready. I thought you had read my jacket. What? Let me see. PMHNP. Yes. What does that mean? Psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Didn't I say I was at mid-level? I don't know anything about medicine. I wanted very badly to be a doctor, an orthodontic surgeon specifically. Make good money, fix people up. I got straight A's all through middle and high school. Fast track accelerated programs. I thought I'd be fine in med school. The thing is though, gifted kids are just that. They are children. They meet 20 somethings who are hung up on how smart they must be because they learn algebra in 5th grade instead of 7th. But if you revisit that grade level material as an adult, it is not actually difficult. The point is being, college was a hard slap in the face. I got C minuses through pre-med. I took the MCAT. I didn't score well, so I took a gap year to study and retake it. Worst mistake of my life. I completely fell apart without the structure of school. Damn. I see. You know what I say about school, chat? Okay? Even if you're gifted, even if you're this, that, and the third, even if you're on like a so good track, like you're on some fire shit, okay? After you graduate high school, take a break. Take like a year, take a semester or a year break. Just take a break. Live life outside of school and then go to college. Go to college regardless. College is fun, okay? College is fun if you make it fun. Please go to college. If you go to college, you're gonna have fun. If you're outside and you're doing shit, even if you find your group, you find your people. If you find your people, in order to find your people, you gotta go outside. But go outside and find your people, okay? But real deal, just take a year or semester off just to live life outside of college. That's what I did. Honestly, didn't plan on going to college, but I went to college. College was fun as shit because I had my friends there and we was all just bullshitting the entire time. I was crazy in school though, except foreign languages. Jesus Christ. Everything was easy except foreign languages, okay? But with me, I gotta be enthusiastic about doing shit. And most of my college classes were, I took audio and film. I had to go to science, biology labs, English, this, that, and the third. English kind of makes sense because I kind of wanted to be a writer of some sort, you know, script writer, this, that, and the third, you know, making up stories and shit like that. But English is cool. Why the hell do I gotta take science? Why the hell do I have to take history? Good God, I didn't barely pass them class, by the way. But you know, and then minor, yeah, all that. But if you were me and you were in a position, if you're not in a position to take a break, don't take a break. Go straight to school. School is fun either way. And then you can like classes like 25% of your life, and then the rest of your life is the rest of your life and what you make it. But yeah, man, if you're able to take a break from school because you just did 12 plus years of school, if you get held back counting pre-K and kindergarten, you just did 12 years. If you're in a position, take a break, but go to college. I'm still a person. I'm a person that believes you don't have to go to college to be great. You don't have to go to college to get all this money. If you want a specific job, you do, but you don't have to go to college to be great, right? But I would say go to college. I mean, like, yeah, go to college just for the experience. So you can get out your bubble. Cause before I thought I knew about the world out of high school. And then I went to college and I was like, oh shit. I'm so fun. It's like it's like your shit. It's like when you get out of senior year 12th grade and you go to college, it's like a big like God damn, I'm so free. It's like a real good stretch when you get into college. Your classes are harder and you got to keep up with your shits and everything. But damn, I'm with my friends. I'm meeting girls, or I'm meeting guys, or I'm meeting everything in between. I'm going to parties. I'm going outside. We're going to cookouts. We're meeting people, swimming in the pools. This, that, and the third. And honestly, Chad, I am not an outside person. I don't be outside that much. But when I do, I'm that guy. Okay? I'm that guy when I'm outside. Okay? Cool beans. But yeah, even if you don't want to go to college, still be outside. Do something. If you're not in college, go see your friends in college. Go to their parties and stuff like that. Even just have a little bit of the college experience. Okay? Cool beans. I see. The grace period of my the grace periods on my loans were ending. I needed to start working. But a pre-med degree by itself is useless. So I settled for getting a master's in nursing. The courses were a joke compared to the MCAT material, but still, don't you like run that place when you're working at? You see people and prescribe stuff. My supervisor physician is off site. I practice immediately, but it's grunt work. Charting, inboxing, shuffling, punting, referrals to specialists, groveling in peer-to-peer to insurance companies for approval. That's a big one. I generate billable encounters for private equality with all the liability of a doctor and none of the respect. Practitioners tend not to be regarded as very highly by real doctors. Damn. Well, I don't know about all that stuff. The way you're talking about what you've accomplished, kind of delusional to me. Like I was in remedial courses with the sped kids is goddamn crazy. You know? Okay, one more side note. Words that we used to use are now becoming derogatory terms, and I've obviously stopped using them because, or I gotta get used to stop using them because if you know out in the world, you know what a stud is. Stud was called something else, and it starts with a D. Found out recently that that D word is derogatory towards studs, so I had to fix my vocabulary. And like it'll be automatic in my head, and then I catch it. Stud, that's what you say, right? And I was on the elevator with my friend. We had just meet up to shoot some photos and some films and stuff like that. And he was like, "Hey, do you know this word is the derogatory now?" I was like, "Yeah, holy shit!" You know, it's words that we use day to day that turns derogatory that we gotta switch up, and I'm absolutely okay with that. I saw sped spelled that way and like a word, like a layout for like special education kids, And in my head, I was like, "Whoa, that's like, it's like you ever just notice a word that's finna be derogatory because that's the word that people in my middle or elementary, middle, and high school use to describe those children." And when I saw that on like an official post and it was an abbreviation for something, I was like, huh, like it's a word and it's probably like it's actually what it's meant this way, but the way I used to hear it made it sound derogatory and mean as fuck. I've never said, that's why I don't say it. I read it, but yeah, it's world's evolving. Or words and the world is evolving. I think if you've been in there, you wouldn't say stuff like this. Still you. Well, you got into a university, didn't you? The only reason I got into art school at all was my portfolio. That's how I got a scholarship to afford it, too. Had nothing to do with my grades. I didn't even want to go, but my mom forced me because she didn't get the chance. and then I dropped out. So when you say you're not highly regarded, is like hit hit hit. I think several enough ADHD I think severe enough ADHD can dramatically alter the course of people's lives. I think there are highly intelligent, creative, competent round pegs out there being shoved into square holes. Um, Showed up, follow through, being persistent, keep promises, remembering details. All things you need to do to seek treatment for ADHD in the first place. It's a catch 22. It's a catch 22. It can be frustrating population to work with. But the reason that they are frustrating are the same reasons they could really use the help. Well, yeah, well, who knows what my life would be like if I have gotten treatment as a kid. It was pointless to ruminate on it. You and I are well beyond violating provider patient privities at this point. But I will refer to you to someone nearby who can see you, if you allow me. Yeah, that would be good. Thanks. Huh. Save. I can save? I have save files? Huh. Well, do I want to end this here? Yeah. I think this is a pretty good, episode to stop it on. I don't have to stop it down on a rant, but yeah, we got a little bit of information. Do you think the mom doesn't talk to her because do you think the mom doesn't talk to her because she dropped out of college and she didn't get the chance? I feel like that's it. This guy that what are we gonna call it? Because people has been using that particular fruit and it's kind of hard to say it without saying it. She got it's, Jesus, what is this fruit? Not a mango, not a pineapple. You know what? The dude that grapefruited her. What the fuck? Okay, and like we gotta well, first of all, we gotta get Angel to stop saying yes to every fucking thing. That's one thing. Second, that shit is crazy as fuck, and this game is deep, and I didn't think it would get that deep, but I am enjoying my stay, and this is good practice for me. Reading novel books in the future, reading novel books, Jesus K, reading novel games in the future, because as you've seen, I have a difficulty in reading. But when a word, now that I'm starting to look at words, I'm starting to register what they are. Like, I've heard of this word, I can say this word in my mind, can I say it out loud? And I'm struggling to get it out, but sometimes I get it out. But we're here with it. This is basically practice for me playing other games like this in the future, which I shall maybe enjoy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I lied. Okay, this is all going to be in one video. Cool beans, cool beans. That's all right with you? Cool beans. All right, appreciate it. Today's a whole new goddamn day. Okay, a completely new day. I forgot we're going to this man's house. Okay. Oh no, he got a nice little step, big ass stairs. Please excuse the mess, buddy. There's literally nothing on this floor. Like, there is no mess. Where? I wasn't expecting company. I've neglected to dust. Dust was your main concern? Okay. Yep, sure. I'll let it slide. Let the dust slide? Let me find you some clothes you can use as pajamas. Thanks. I should have extra linens in the storage closet too. The downstairs bathroom is to the left if you need it. Got it. I'll be back shortly. Oh, that's the bathroom over to our left. I thought that was the bathroom, but this is the bathroom instead. Excuse the mess, he says. Anyways, maybe I'll didn't have time to explore. Here we are. Oh, that was fast. Wasn't? I just knew was it? I just knew what I was looking for. Got the change of clothes. They're old, but I promise they're clean. They're probably cleaner than my work shirt. Hello? I should have some spare toiletries in the garage. You can change while I fetch those. Sure, that works. You are my guest. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Appreciate it, big dog. I'm about to wick. Never mind. Quick pajama change? Is that a bed? That's the couch. Preach. Am I trippy? Let me know. Are those acceptable? Yeah, they're comfy. I'm a little surprised you own this. It's hard to imagine you in it. Well, they're from middle school. I figured they'd be the closest fitting thing I own. Even still, they're large on you. Your frame is quite small. Jesus Christ. This was you from, she's the size of you from middle school? Holy, I like my clothes baggy anyways. And I like stripes. Yes, that is also the stripiest thing I own. Can I fix you some dinner? Although frankly there's not much in the house. I am honestly not hungry. My appetite's been bad lately. I'll go shopping for groceries tomorrow morning. Do you have any requests? I mean, get the basics if you don't have them, but I could just come with you. All right. There's only one bed upstairs, so please take it. I'll be right down here on the couch if you need anything. Oh, no. I'm not going to take your bed. Please, I insist you do. The couch is comfortable anyways. Then I'll sleep on it. Are you positive? I mean, couldn't we just what? Couldn't we just never mind. Angel, don't start with me, bruh. But I'm taking the couch. My mother would kill me if she knew what a terrible host I was being. I'll leave a toothbrush and toothpaste down here for you then. What time do you sleep? I try to be in bed around 8:30 myself. 1 to 2 maybe. That makes sense considering your shifts. In the morning? Or at night? Would you care to watch something with me? I don't have cable, but I have a decent collection of videotapes. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see. Perhaps it's not good true crime or horror night. I'd prefer something calm. I do have nature's documentaries. Yeah, let's do that. Cool beans. Pretty simple. She wants to sleep in the bed with you, Lee. Holy shit. Smooches? I thought it was early in the goddamn morning. But it's night outside. The camera work is really nice. It is. I've seen this dozens of times. It's one of the tapes my siblings and I will fall asleep to. Oh, we could watch something else you've seen less. Well, think of it like this. Do people stop listening to songs once they know the lyrics? No! I like listening along. Good films can be enjoyed countless times the same way. Fair enough. I mean, putting on an album I know front to back is really calming for me. That's a bar, Lee. That's a bar. I must come off like some hoarder with all my old clothes, my old tapes. What? No, dude. Sheesh. I'm not sitting over here just like casting random aspirations in your direction. I didn't mean to imply you were. So don't worry, okay? Audrey, that's what's her face. Audrey kind of had a point about you. And what would that be? That you're like comically tense. How dare she slander me? Although I haven't figured out how to beat the allegations yet. She said I have RBF. She then informed me what that was upon my inquiry. Haha, yeah, I think she rips people she likes. I won't repeat what RBF stands for, but it means you come off somewhat cold without meaning to. I know that. I know what resting bitch face is, Lee. I think she just means you should relax a little is all. I am relaxed. I am calm. It's like the more I insist, the less people believe me. Then how about you drop your shoulders and stop ripping the skin off your fingers? How about you drop your shoulders and stop ripping the skin on your fingers off? What the fuck does that mean? Sure, I can do that. You're doing it again. Shoot. She didn't even have to look at him. Just knew he was doing the motion. Knock the fuck out. Snoozing. Me. You didn't wake up in time for the store. Good morning. It's afternoon, isn't it? Good afternoon. Yeah. Huh? What? Well, barely. It's a little past noon. You slept for 14 hours. How are you? A little groggy, but fine. Did you go out? Yes, just for some food. 14 hours? Good God, I wish, chat. I wish I can get a real good snooze in. Okay? A good real sleepy bye. A little choose, you know? Your boy be getting the recommended 8 automatically now, and I'm pissed off. And I got you a compatible phone charger as well. Okay. Oh, thanks. Got the charger. Are you hungry? Yeah. Okay, give me 1 minute. Then I'll make us breakfast. Breakfast at noon? My boy. Was he blushing? Am I tripping? I feel like I saw him blush. I feel like he was blushing. Why are you looking at me? I should get up and get myself together. Can I walk around now? Oh, it's charged now. The battery's so low, the screen won't turn on. I'm really hungry. Let's see what's in the fridge. He just said he was gonna cook breakfast. Am I tripping? Okay, wrong buttons, wrong buttons, wrong buttons. Ooh. Is this an ocean view or am I tripping? It's gotta be, right? Because that's like a boat or something. Wow. Okay, Lee. What's in here? A bag, some saws, all toolkits, cool beans. Paint cans, rolling trays, that kind of stuff. Looks like a little CRT TV. Okay. Cardboard boxes, they look old. Yep. Pretty standard tool wall. Looks like some kind of gem or duffel bag. Okay. I got scared. I thought I got locked in. Well, I could tell. I was like, why isn't she talking? But it turned on. That's cute. I bet the couch is pretty comfy. Maybe we can watch more documentaries later. I don't want to see what's in the fridge. It's in the bathroom. A toilet, a sink, a trash can, just a few tissues. Can't talk about the tissues. Can I talk about the toilet? I'm good. There's a toothbrush, but I want to eat first. The towel rack is mounted for someone taller than me. Chat, do y'all brush y'all teeth and then eat, or do you eat then brush your teeth? So here's the thing about me, right? It makes more sense to eat your breakfast first, then brush your teeth for 2 reasons. One, your food is gonna taste minty from when you just brush your teeth. Like, you're gonna have a minty flavor in your mouth, unless you like that. But for me, that's a no-go. 2, why would you brush your teeth and then go eat immediately after? You just got the morning breath out of your mouth, and then you're gonna brush your teeth to get the morning breath out, and then you're gonna eat to put food in between your teeth? Make sure you floss too, chat, okay? Make sure you floss every single day. I've been seeing niggas that don't floss and they just got all types of food in their mouth. Nobody wants to look at that while you're yapping your gums, because I know y'all some yappers. Y'all be talking all the goddamn time. Food is flying out your mouth from not flossing. It's a little trash in here. Let's avoid the fridge. Plenty of stuff I've been in front of in a while. He wasn't expecting company, yet there's 0 dishes in the sink. Couldn't be me. The knives look decent. I'd like to try them out. What does that mean? Hey, let's toaster and dishwasher, both stainless steel. Let's not try anything crazy, please and thank you. Appreciate it. Can I go upstairs? I don't want to be rude and barge upstairs. Can I leave? This is the front door. Coat rack with no coats. All right. Scared the life out of me. I keep scaring myself. Open fridge. Let's see what we have to work with. Oh, I was gonna make you something. Please let me. It's the least I can do. How do you like your eggs? Does pancakes sound good? I'm usually more of a cereal guy. You don't like cooking? I don't do it much. Well, I do. Where's your flour? He has flour, but he doesn't like cooking. We got flour just in case. After how many years does flour expire? What do you mean? How does flour expire? There should be an expiration date. What did they end up eating? Are those eggs? Those are eggs. How was it? Quite good, thank you. When you said to get the basics, I didn't really know what you meant. You did a good job. I just meant the stuff any kitchen ought to have. That's not any more specific. I just eat the same thing daily. Decide what to eat 3 times a day is a hassle. Mostly pre-packed food. The less preparation beforehand, the fewer dishes after, the better. Those sentences you just said are insane to me, but okay. Doesn't it taste way better? Absolutely, because you made it. Everything I touch turns to a burnt crisp or expires. Well, while I'm here, I will feed us, okay? Okay. He was gonna cook and catch the shit on fire? He chose to cook. My phone is charged enough, but I'm not getting any bars. That's unfortunate. I think I mentioned to you that the reception is spotty. What about the internet? I think there's something wrong with the router. Frankly, I use the computer so much at work, I haven't bothered to get it fixed here. Oh, well, I used to do internet provider stuff at my old job. I might know something. Mind if I take a look? That would be fine. It's in the garage. These pauses be making me nervous as shit. Okay, when he be taking long pauses, it scares the shit out of me. Chat, something's up with this game. I didn't investigate the garage. The washer and dryer are out here. Okay. Lee's truck is kind of dirty, but so are the roads around here. Can I flick the lights off? That's not scary at all. Can I not? Oh, I can't interact with anything while it's dark. Okay. Why does all the noise get quiet? It's a lot of supplies for one guy. I wonder if he's a doomsday preparer. Okay. There's a spider in the corner up there. We're gonna swat it. There's a bunch of bulk supplies. Okay. Did not mean to do that. My bad. Open. Breaker. Oh, this looks ancient. Yep, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Maybe I jumped the gun. I should just check my phone settings and stuff first. Close the box, pal. There we go. I'll leave the light off. Conserve energy. You're okay in here, pal. Any luck? Nah, sorry. I don't know whatever's going on with it. My boss is gonna be so mad I didn't call out. But I do feel a lot better having slept and ate. I was really running on empty. I don't regret not going. I'm relieved you didn't. Thank you for coming with me. Can I see upstairs? You can, but I should have mentioned this last night. I'm a bit of a taxidermy up there. It might disturb you. Taxidermy? Well, now I'm really curious. It's just a little unusual. Is that what you've been all tense about? It's fine. I want to see your bedroom. Let me go look. Okay. I take my phone with me. It's still charging. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? I keep scaring myself. Wow. Everything okay, pal? Lee? What is with the creepy ass hallway? Like, I know. Why is the lighting so dim? The sources just aren't very powerful. What the fuck? I guess this is the taxidermy you were referring to. It's a Jimmy Harver, isn't it? It's a Jenny Hanover. Hanver? Harvest, isn't it? Yes, I can cover it or move it if you want. No, it's okay. It's a little creepy, but if you like it. At first what the fuck is a Genevieve? What is a Jenny Hanover? Oh, it's a skeleton of one of those fish? A devil fish? A devil fruit? Okay. Man, I know what a historical sea creature hosts itself the modifications and display of a dried ray carcasses, often crafted to resemble mermaids or mythical creatures. Okay. Nigga, I thought you was a killer. In a museum when I was 9.
I was petrified. I couldn't even believe it was real. It was like something shut out of a nightmare. I refused to pass through the room it was displayed in. I was usually an agreeable child, so this offended my mother greatly. She would cite my behavior as a reason for her overdose on painkillers later that evening. Damn! Whoa, I mean, sounds like projection to me. She was raising 3 small children by herself and pregnant again at the time. It's not difficult to push someone over the edge when they're constantly teetering there. But I believed a real phobia of this thing. It haunted me for years. I thought it was cursing me into trying to get my mother killed. I don't like being irrational, so I got one, and I keep it somewhere I have to see it every day. Kind of like doing your own exposure therapy. In the past, yes, that was the idea. I've made progress with both of my phobias. As I get older, I feel giving into the compulsion to own one may have just been yet another irrational decision. So you keep it around now? Like what? Out of spite? Maybe. Here's the thing. I'm not scared of the manta ray, which is what this actually is. I'm not scared of the person who salted and carved his corpse. I was scared initially, but punishment from my fear was what created a complex. I think I know what you're saying. You don't have to keep stuff if it just bothers you though. I'm not afraid of it now. It can't hurt me. It is the people I care about who hurt me. Those sort of social phobias are much harder to overcome. Besides, I prefer this redemption of an angel to the way my birth religion does. That was a lot of plot right there, Palzone. That was a lot of plot right there, Palzone, to Lee specifically. His mother, I think, okay, I can't look at the logs unfortunately, and I don't remember. I think she said raising 3 kids and was already pregnant. That includes Lee. So Lee has siblings, and the mother was raising them, but she was really stressed the fuck out. Mind you, he said children. So while she's pregnant, none of them are grown up. These are all children. And then, for some reason, when he was a child, he was scared. Because honestly, this fucking thing, I'd be scared of it too. He looks at this thing, he gets scared as a kid, and he absolutely like wouldn't go near it. His mom OD. Well, overdoses, I don't know if that, I mean, I know overdosing doesn't necessarily mean you die. You can OD, like you can overdose yourself and still survive, you know? You can overdose and die, or you can overdose and be in the hospital. You can OD, but there's a chance you can live, there's a chance you could die, you know? I'm not sure. It doesn't sound like she died. It sounds like she OD'd on painkillers but survived. Because then he says he wasn't really scared of the manta ray. He was scared of the people in his life. I'm not sure if that necessarily means his siblings. It seems like it's more of the mom based on her actions that she just did. Now, I prefer this redemption of an angel to the way my birth religion does. So this was a Christian family. And what do we know about Christians? Not too much though, not too much. We all know with everything in the world, not everybody is like how we perceive a certain something, you know? But a lot of Christians, not all of them, but a lot of Christians be goddamn wildin'. Go on Twitter. Man, the people who got Christian bless God and a script in their name, like a little excerpt from the Bible, whichever Bible they want to come from, they be saying the craziest shit to people online. Christians in real life, you know? I grew up in a Christian household, but we wasn't that Christian, you know? I mean, my grandma was, and she used to make us go to church. We all used to go to church, but my Dukes was like, yeah, but like, you know, my mom's a thinker, okay? If stuff's just not making sense, it's just not coming through to it. And my family, like I said, my mom was kind of with Christianity, and my grandma is heavy in Christianity. they never brought that down upon me. Like their thoughts and feelings about Christianity, they never injected that into me. I just never said anything crazy about Christianity when I was little, because, you know, gotta learn respect very, very fucking fast while growing up. And there's really no point in disrespecting somebody's religion. That's what you believe in, whatever. I believe in what I believe in. I'm not gonna force my will on you as long as you don't force your will on me. Bada bing. But we do know a lot of Christians are fucking crazy, okay? And so this sounds like the type of household they were in. Like it was do I want to say abusive? Yeah, I don't want to say maybe abuse and neglect. Seems like it, but I'm not going to say too much on it because they ain't give us a lot of that. But, you know, Christian household, OD on painkillers, the mom's teetering. There's a lot going on here that sounds like, you know, Lee is Lee. So, you know, based on the personality, he had to go through a lot of shit in his childhood. A father? Haven't heard about that yet. From either of them, actually. Haven't heard about a father yet. But, you know, Mom Dukes is pregnant. That don't necessarily mean the father's in the life, but it could be the father's in the life. But, you know, you got to get it how you live, man. Yeah. If angels exist, they probably wouldn't look like men or women in white robes. Yeah, at least I hope so. Like, you want to be stuck in this body for eternity? Really? They should hold forms that average humans struggle to comprehend. They should strike fear into the hearts of the closed-minded. They should inspire awe into those who can appreciate them as they are. Yeah. Ethereal or horrifying or both. What's your other phobia? You know you have a spider in your fucking garage. Hey man, arachnophobia is a real thing. I ain't afraid of spiders. I want no nigga on me though. I don't want a bug on me though, you know? Oh, I love spiders. They get a bad rep, totally unwarranted. You're right, and I know, and I'm trying. We have things in common. The brown reluctant spider, for example. Being so reluctant, your whole genius is named for it is something I can relate to. Yeah, that's like me with the confused beetle. I have very generously allowed a spider to reside in my garage. You may have seen it. Want me to relocate her for you? Please do. Can I go in your room? That's the master bedroom. The bedroom is the other. Bedroom is the other room. Master bathroom. I was confused. I do want to look at this though. This is crazy as shit. Do I want one? I would have to look at before I got it. I would have to establish a spiritual connection to make sure I'm not letting any more demons in my house, you know? Just to make sure we ain't running amok. Fucking up the feng shui, bro. I already got a vibe going. Every house I move to, get a good. I ain't saged the place. This is why all this fucked up shit has happened to me in this goddamn spot. I ain't saged this motherfucker. I ain't saged the last one. Next place I go to, hopefully I stay there for a long time. I'm gonna sage that motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure I got some sage. If I don't, I can go somewhere to get some sage. If I do get one of these, and like the casing, we're gonna hot box the angelfish with sage, okay? We getting everything out that motherfucker. Or it could be protective. We're gonna have to see what the vibe like though. We gotta see what the vibe like. We gotta see, are you rocking with me? Are you cool with me? Am I rocking with you? That's the real important one, okay? But hey man, actually let me look at this shit again. Let me see if I actually would. Like, chat, you keeping this in your house? Like, I know they said an angel. Brother really looks like a demon for real. And I cannot lie to you. Looks like a more of a demon than anything to me. But it would depend on the design. It would depend on how I fold it up, how I mold it. All right, man. Let's go look at this this bedroom. Open the door. This shit is spiffy as shit. Fancy. I like your shelves. Thank you. They're not a ton to see, but I feel free to look around. I feel like that looks like something familiar. There's an abalone shell, a conch shell, and a butterfly in the case. The morpho butterfly is my father's work. It's over a decade old. It's really pretty. I guess they can last for a long time, huh? Preserved specimens can keep for hundreds of years. This one won't, since I'd rather display it than store it properly. I'm the same with my art. I want to keep it where I can see it. Huh, so you do have a dad. And your dad gave you a thing. Weird. There's some minerals in this display case and some books on the top shelf that say DSM, the Diagnosis and Systematic Manual of Mental Disorders. That's a box of my set of the DSMI to the most relevant recent edition, the DSM-IVTR. What's the TR for? Text revisions. Oh, is that when they revise it to make out being gay as a mental disorder? No, that happens between the DSM-2 and the DSM-3. Although the DSM-3 had to be revised in the DSM-3R to remove ego-dystonic homosexuality for good. Ego is being erased. Okay. They also took out masculine personality disorder at the same time. Damn. Well, maybe they like being invalidated like that. Huh. Maybe so. Was that a laugh, Lee? Lee, you laughing? You like that? I got more for you. Wood and leather office chair. The bed looks comfy. It is a queen, no? You're close. It's a California king. Like many of my belongings, it is a hand-me-down from a family member. It's kind of a fitting that it's from California, because it's like an annoying and unnecessary version of a pre-existing concept, and yet it got popular. It certainly limits my bed sheet options. Asking the employee in the linen section if they have anything in California King is degrading. There's a vent here too. There's a vent here. Well, comfy looking bed. Okay. What type of demons you keep in your closet, pal? The closet door runs floor to ceiling. I wonder if it's a walk-in. You would certainly fit, but I ask that you please not try to. Well, I guess that's all. Oh wait, there's a room. What is it? Wow, this bathroom is much nicer than the downstairs one. Toilet? I'm alright. Big square tub. I'm in the shower. 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Typical. Fuck you. I don't use that on my hair, okay? Please and thank you. Pal zone. A shower bench and a detachable shower head. I'm jealous. Cool. You got 1 bar of soap in there too. I must lead back into the upstairs hallway. This must lead back to the upstairs hallway. Alright. Could I take a bath at some point? Doesn't have to be right now, but yes. Just give me a chance to clean it first. It looks spotless, but okay. Alright, I guess we're out of here. I'm not sure I've been in a 2-story house with only 1 bedroom. I won't bore you with the details, but the original floor plan was different. Alright, guess I'm done. Alright, guess I'm done. Guess I'm done. I'm not. I guess I'm done. I guess I'm not. What else could possibly be in here? Square tub. Dot. I'm alright. Am I tripping, chat? Office chair. Comfy looking bed. Comfy looking bed. The closet door runs. I'm not sure I've been in Suzer. Was different. Am I tripping? Did I get hoed? Huh. 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 Sorry if I sound like a villager, but I'm very much confused. It's not like I'm pressing a different button or anything. Huh. A blue leather KJV on the top of the shelf too. Oh, 8th birthday present. Or Baptist present, really. Okay, is that it? No. Let me read that again. There's an, okay, read all that. Like a secret room or something? I don't know why, like, oh, open drawer. Okay, my bad. There's some papers and colored pencils in here. Do you have any other art supplies? I'm afraid not. No, that's okay. But would you mind if I drew for a bit? I haven't been able to focus in a while, but I kind of feel like I could right now. Not at all. Would it distract you too much if I were here? No, I like talking while drawing. 2 tasks is a good amount of things for my brain. My attention is better when it's split. Do you want to draw with me? Oh, I can't draw to save my life. Aw, come on. When was the last time you drew? Whenever the last time my grade in class depended on it. Middle school maybe. Good God, give it a shot. If you hate it, you don't have to again. Very well. Do you have any clipboards? Plenty in my office, but none here. Would a large book be alright? Yeah, as long as it's hard and flat. I'm not picky. One moment. Dum, 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 dum. They're cute. Are you sure you wouldn't prefer to work at my desk? I just sit weird when I draw. I have the best leverage with my knees like this. How about the bed? Nah, because your headboard is mounted. I just push your mattress away from the wall. Don't worry, I'm comfortable this way. It's convenient that you're left-handed. Is it? The way the clinic is set up, it's easier for me to reach and work with people's right arms. Oh yeah? I'm surprised you noticed. You were writing with your left hand when you filled out the intake form that first week. Otherwise, I would have used the needle on and bandaged your left arm. Since the vein we draw from is right in the crook of the elbow, we try to use the non-dominant arm if possible. Huh, I guess that's something you would pay attention to then. They tried to fix me in elementary school. You went to a Christian school, didn't you? Tied my left hand behind my back, slapped it with a ruler if I used it. Then, I don't know. They just got off my back about it at some point. Never explained, never apologized, just gave up. I mean, I always had more pressing academic problems. It was failing no matter which hand I held my pencil in. But how they handled that kind of feeling like a analog from a lot of the help I got in school. You gotta move your hand to draw sometimes, Lee. That should what should my subject be? Whatever you want. That's the whole point. Anything you want to see, anything your heart desires. And what is that for you? I mostly draw animals. I wish I had born as something else, something wild. I'd feel so much better as, I don't know, a bee working hard with other bees to build our shared hive and raise our young, or as a rabbit foraging in the winter to feed the babies in our burrow. Even if I didn't live long, at least I'd like knowing that what I was supposed to do. I'd be part of a larger system of other instinctively on the same page as me. Not like now. I'm not cut for single family, single car, 8-lane freeway life. It feels like I'm not cut out for being human at all. Damn. When I think about other ways of existing, I just feel this inner sense of peace. When I'm thinking of my body and my brain being configured differently, having instincts that help me thrive instead of whatever self-sabotaging garbage my mind is doing to me now. Lee looked at her. Sorry, I'm just rambling. No, you answered my question very well. Let me see. Maybe I'll see what you drew. Sure, may I see what you drew? Sure. Animals? Wait, oh, so Angel drew this? Drew us as animals? They all laid up and stuff? Good God. These are quite good. I'm just doodling. Is that one you? It could be. Is that one me? It could be. Everything I draw could equally be me, the artist, and you, the viewer. But yeah, you can say it's you. Have you tried to sell your art? A little bit. I can't stay organized enough to do business stuff by myself. Let me see yours. I really can't draw. Come on, I showed you mine. Fair's fair. What are those crabs? Are those... God damn it, are crabs that punch really hard, or are these just regular like shrimp and crabs? Oh my god, I told you. I can't see pictures in my head. Can I keep this? I can't imagine why you would want to. It's really cute. It's cute? I mean, you barely draw. That makes this super rare. And you made it. It's special for that alone. Well, I can kind of understand that, angle. Okay. I want yours then too. If that's on the table. It's in my lap, It's in my lap, actually. But yes, you can have it. Thanks for humoring me. I won't make you do it again. No, if you enjoyed it, I'm open to it. I'm impressed. It's impressive to watch you work so quickly. And sorry for laughing at your shrimps. I like them. I don't mind. We got scrumps, okay? Scrumps. And now we're eating again. Shame. Itadakimasu. Finger foods. So I can see they're getting closer to each other. They're feeling fall in love. Do you want to come up to the bed with me and sleep? It gets pretty dark early, huh? What time even is it? You only get a few hours of daylight if you sleep until noon. But you clearly needed it. I think the exhaustion have been building up for some time. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more insane going to work right now feels. Like, maybe I finally found the amount of psychological torture I'm willing to endure for minimum wage after all. Why don't you stay one more night? When was the last time you had a real weekend off? Huh, no idea. I've always done jobs where working weekends was a given. Would that be alright? You don't mind? Please stay. It would be my pleasure. Okay, yeah, screw it. I don't want to think about that what happens. One more night of forgetting sounds good. Alright, you say that until you end up homeless, Chad. Don't do that in real life, alright? I don't know why I'm so tired. Please, just take it easy. You've been through a lot. I'll be right upstairs. If you need anything at all, let me know, okay? Okay. Good night. Good night, Angel. She finna go get in that bed. Yeah, thong. Hey, oh, never mind. She went to sleep. I can't sleep. I gotta go fill on that man. I'm not touching it. Ruh-roh, Raggy. You gonna make me get in that man's bed? Hello? Yes, I am. Or I want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to walk closer to that thing if I don't have to, honestly. Dude, what are you doing? Let me try and walk back. See what you do. Wrong button. Hey, I get you, Bidal. Angel, what is it? I want to sleep in here. Oh, of course. Let me gather my things and I'll get out of... No, stay right there. Whoa, Chad. Hold on. What's going on here? I usually skip this part. Don't go. Don't move. Okay. It's so weird seeing people sleep without head protection. I sleep with my bonnet and or do-rag all the time. Yo, you straight, Lee? Shell up on your side, cuz. Did you even get any sleep? Good morning. Good morning. I guess I moved a little bit in my sleep. Sorry. No problem. You're really warm. With a resting temperature like yours, I'm not surprised you're cold. But kicking the sheets off probably doesn't help either. I know, especially my hands and feet.
get like ice. They really do. Ha, sorry. Just shove me away next time, okay? I was instructed not to move. Oh, I didn't mean literally. I didn't sleep really well. I did sleep really well though. Then there's nothing to be sorry for. Are you hungry? You don't have to get up yet. I could bring you something. No, I could do it. Let me do it. House guests shouldn't have to cook their own food. I like cooking. You don't. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Oh, especially if you'll do the dishes after all. Of course. There you go. Easiest decision ever. Sometimes I don't cook at home just cause it sucks doing dishes at my job and then doing more at home. What do you do instead then? Not eat. That's not acceptable. Well, or I eat like snacks or something. I want to feed other people good food. That's very generous of you. Not really. It's just easier and more fun to cook when it's not yourself. And that is something a generous person would say. I'm not just saying it. It's true. You're proving my point here. Let's do it then, shall we? Yeah. I'm in this man's house. Folded that extra fucking quickly. Good God. Did she make sandwiches? She hasn't touched her phone in an awfully long time. I know that motherfucker off. Yeah, been charging for a whole fucking day. Still nothing. What do you mean still nothing? Your phone's not turning on? I didn't even step foot outside yesterday. I could use a little fresh air. You're free to check out the yard if you want. Yeah, maybe I will. It's kind of in it's kind of in disrepair. I'd like to put up a shed, a bench, things like that. The property line is domestic with a picket fence. You can't miss it. Got it. So now we're sleeping in the same bed now. Guess that's the thing, you know. It's a bit desolated. It only rained once this past month. The cold, dry season has been rough. It's nicer in the spring. Do you like hiking? Yeah, but not by myself. I don't really care about summiting or anything. And it's not like there are many trailheads you can go get to by bus. But my school had a pen air class. We went out into nature for, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite courses I took. I don't know if I've been to any of the mountains you can see from here though. They look familiar, but I'm kind of out of directions. I've hiked that whole range. The good thing about a drought is that the trails don't close for mudslides. Damn. Is there just like that standing water there year round? Well, it was advertised to me as a pond, and and it is sometimes. It brings animals when the weather is warmer too. Hares, squirrels, deer, skunks, tadpoles, and frogs. Oh man, I wish there were critters out now. Wish the critters were out now. Oh, but they are. They are. Invertebrates. Would you like to see? Are they big enough to see? My vision's not great. I've got a handheld microscope in the storage closet. Would you care to go take a look? Yeah, sure. In the storage closet? Okay. I'll just grab a coat, then I'm ready. Oh yeah, let me get my shoes. So we're just going outside to look at bugs. Going outside to look at bugs. Hold on, he dripped up. I'm coming, just 1 second. Take your time. Are you alright with no jacket? If it's just up for a bit, it's fine. She gonna get sick, ain't she? Look at the bugs. So how does it work? Let me show you. You just flip on the screen here. And you turn it on.
You don't need slides or anything? No, it's not very powerful or precise, but with a steady hand, you can see all sorts of things. The water's pretty murky. The light should turn on momentarily. Hey, look at the bugs. There's something right off the bat. I believe those are dormant mosquitoes larvae on the right. Come spring, they'll be a real nuisance. What about that thing on the left? That? I don't recognize. Looks like a little caterpillar. Its rings are quite striking. Can you move it around? Of course. That nigga scared the hell out of me. That's a pond snail. Yes, they should show up reliable no matter how shallow the pond. Look at the guy on the right. He's just he has cartoon eyes. Some of the tiniest, simplest creatures seem to develop eyes before much else. Eyes form very early in the embryonic development as well. Yeah, it's cute when they're just basic shapes and big googly eyes. I'll move it again if you don't mind. Yeah, do it. Is that the shit that gave Aaron Yeager his goddamn powers? Huh? That yellow one looks like a sea monkey. Huh, brine shrimp. Yes. These ones look a little different than the ones I used to feed for the office aquarium though. Maybe the what makes a difference? Because this is fresh water and that's salt water. It could be. They're really the real opportunities, they show up in the most of ponds. I found them a bit spooky looking at it as a child, or at least not what I was expecting based on the packaging they came in. Me too, but I think kids kind of like being scared like that, you know? And it's good to get these to seeing things with a lot of legs. That's true. The line between fear and fascination is thin at that age. Let's see if there's anything else. What the fuck is this, nigga? Whoa, there's just more and more. The bottom right is a leech of some kind, if I recall. The big one is a diving beetle, I think. They swim backwards. Look at the purple one. What is that? I wish I could tell you. It's beautiful. This is so cool. I didn't really know there would be so much variety. This is nothing. You should see the pond when summer is in the swing. I would love to. Aw, he's smiling. These goddamn nerds. She gonna sneeze. Achoo. I'm kind of chilly now. It's also kind of gross because I didn't shower yesterday. Would you care to take one now? Or a bath? Either is fine by me. Ooh, really? I want to take a bath. I'll fit you a towel. And if you give me those clothes, I can at least start washing them while you're in there. Sweet, thanks. Bath drip. Bath drip. I-dum-da-dum. Angel, it's me. No shit, Sherlock. Come in. Better have your eyes closed, back turned. I thought so. Oh, I thought you would be decent. That's crazy. Decent? What's up? He doesn't know where to look. I just, well, wow. He's easily flustered. Want to join me? Oh, God. You mean bathe together? Yeah. Premaritally? What? Just kidding. I didn't say that. That was a joke. Which one is it? Well, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay. Let's really think about this, chat. Let's really think about this. Okay. Huh. You know, my brain is going in separate ways, okay? Oh no, my brain is doing a lot, okay? Because trauma affects people in a lot of different ways, right? For the first couple weeks this game started, it was pretty cordial, it was pretty back and forth, not really too much. And then the situation happened, right? The situation happened, and then she came back and she started acting different and this, that, and the third. Like she was like, it was a terrible situation. She felt terrible in that moment. And then Lee's like, hey, why don't you come spend the night at my house to chill, to get away from all this and the third. She's like, yeah. In my head, I'm like, is it like the event? Like, to be honest, people really, it really take, okay, trauma's different, but I would think that this one in particular will last a lot longer than it is right now. But once again, trauma hits people very goddamn different. And I feel like this is moving. They're moving. She's moving pretty goddamn fast. You know? She's moving really fast right now. Not Lee. Lee been cool this whole time, but that's probably because Lee is Lee, you know? But Angel has been moving pretty goddamn fast. And by fast, I don't mean like coming over his house and sleep. Actually, no, that is kind of fast. And it was kind of fast of Lee to invite Angel over because they've been cordial. They don't talk outside of the office, or they didn't. And then for him, like immediately after the situation, he's like, hey, why don't you come over to my house? Crazy. And it's crazy for Angel to say yes. But hey, fuck it. But then you spend the night and you go to sleep. And then because Angel was about to say, why don't we sleep together the first time they was over? But then she didn't let that come out. And then the next night she does sleep in this nigga's bed. And then they sleep together. They go to bed together. They don't sleep together. They don't do the do. But you know, and now I have the option to be serious about this nigga being in a bed. Mind you, in my mind, I've been trying to think about their ages this entire time. But he's a grown man and she's in college. This and the third. I don't remember if she was like a freshman, sophomore, senior, or this. But I feel like I would hope Lee is a pretty fucking decent person. That's what I'm praying for. I'm praying that Lee is a bit of a decent person. And he can... Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure they said their age at the beginning of this goddamn game. It was once, and that's how you had to fill out the form. But maybe they didn't say it. I don't got to remember. But Angel's moving pretty fast. But hey, man. Come on, get in. Is there enough room? I'm not sure. Of course you would fit. This thing is huge. If it's okay, then... Yeah, it's okay. That's why I invited you. Okay, I'll come in now then. Okay. Oh, she closed her eyes. Why are we closing our eyes? This is a tub. It's not like that thangling thangin'. It's jiggling in that water. Ew! It's been a very long time since I did this. This is some still water. This is not like a hot tub where like the bubbles are going off or anything. That dick swinging. That motherfucker is swinging, and I fucking know it, okay? I thought this bathtub was big as shit. They're touching skin and stuff. Look at the toes curled. They both trying not to show off their feet, and I know he's staring right at our toes. I know you got a fetish feeling. I know what you are. Yo, I hope nobody, mind you, she hasn't taken a shower. All that murk is in that tub, and this is still water. He just took a soak in some nasty murky water. You niggas nasty. It's been a long time since I did this. He does have siblings. Yeah, I haven't since my parents would bathe me with my siblings as a kid. Boiling the water and filling the bath was such a production. I remember being like 5 years old, 4 of us in a tub, total chaos. There'd be more water on the floor than anywhere else by the end. Why the hell did they both close their eyes? Like, you not finna see these nuts. Like, why did she close her eyes when he was getting undressed to come get in the tub? You was gonna see these nuts swing regardless. Like, bro. Can you remember that far back? Uh-huh. That's impressive. The farthest back my memory goes is 9 or so. For real? For the most part, yes, 5th grade. My short-term memory is bad, but long-term is good, I guess. You're lucky to have a big tub like this. My apartment only has a shower. It is nice. A decent bath has one of the few non-negotiable things during my housing search. You're really determined not to look at me, aren't you? I don't want to be improper. Pal, your nuts are swinging, like, in the tub. I'm scared of what some of these, like, folds of skin art could be. Because, like, that could be his hand or his massive shut your mouth, okay? So it is improper to get naked as long as you don't make eye contact, huh? Well, see, he's trying his hardest not to be Brick, okay? I'm just teasing you. You're making it too easy. I'm gonna rinse my hair and get out. Thanks for inviting me. Huh, you're welcome. And now they're gaming. You know what? This could be absolute platonic. Let me not say that. I was gonna say some stupid shit. Yeah, chat, it's totally okay if you take a bath platonically with your best friend and nothing happens after. It's not at all. Not. Oh, look at the water glisten. Are you sure you wouldn't rather have the room to yourself? I don't like being alone. I want to share a bed with you. Premaritally, okay. You really wish you would forget. I really wish you would forget I said that. Sorry, no can do. I just feel like I'm imposing. You got some crazy ideas about who is imposing on who here. You seem nervous. I don't usually do this sort of thing. And what sort of thing is that? Be this close to a person. Well, what if we're just having a sleepover? I can't say I've done that either. Like, ever? We weren't allowed to have company over. Wow. But what about college? What about since you started working? Like I said, I moved out last year. I know it sounds ridiculous. Some parts of my life are. Last thing I want to do is make you feel uncomfortable. Lee, you ain't get no hoes? Or make you feel like I expected something to happen. Lee! Lee! What is you talking about, pal? Hold on. Let's go down this road. ... Angel, don't be on no bullshit. Lee is a nice man. Keep it fucking together. Bitch, didn't I just tell you this? What if I want something to happen? It's just, with what you've been through, Lee, me and you, same fucking domular, pal. Like, how long after getting assaulted am I allowed to want stuff to happen? You know, Angel, and that was the other side of the conversation. Trauma is different for everyone. You can get through it fast or you can get through it slow. And Angel, I just feel like you got through it fast as shit, but maybe that's just you. Hey man, you know? Lee, what's your rebuttal to this? Angel, you're the mental health professional. You tell me. Do I not feel bad enough? Am I acting too normal? Am I moving on too quickly? Do I seem unreliable? Am I not acting like a real victim would? How bad should it hurt? If I kill myself, would anyone believe me then? Angel, I believe you. I've never doubted you for a second. You haven't done anything wrong. I don't want to be treated different because of it. You know, chat, I'm gonna say Angel is a special case, but Angel was something. I would say the way she acting is it, guys. I do, like, you know, women, me, we interlock sometimes. I've seen a lot of women. A lot of women have seen me. Ah! let's back up a little bit. I haven't seen a lot of women, okay? But you know, but per my experience, I wouldn't say what Angel is doing is a rare case. But I feel like this one specifically is kind of rare. But not really. Have I ran into something like this? Not this specifically. But you know, it's like, how can I, this case right here, putting myself in this situation, I would almost do everything Lee would do, but with a little bit more caution, Actually, not even. Maybe I feel like me and Lee are like interchangeable. We're either there or one of us is doing a little bit more. That's how I feel with Lee is. And I'm understanding Lee. Everything Lee is doing is basically what I would do. Comfort, this, that, and the third, kind of be nervous, trying not to trigger anything, just being real supportive in the situation, trying to act normal. But like when you have someone like Angel, and I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying. When you have a situation like Angel coming on to you, it's kind of like, what do you do in this situation? Because I feel like she's not exactly pressuring you, but the yes or no will determine a lot. Let's be honest. If you say yes, two things can happen. You can have an enjoyable time, or it could trigger something, right? Okay, let's put the yes to the side. If you say no, I feel like a lot more possibilities are happening. You say no, Angel could think that she's making you uncomfortable when you could obviously legitimately be feeling like, no, you're not making me uncomfortable, but I just don't want to do it. She can think that way, and then that might make her leave and then make things awkward, and we probably never see her again, this, that, and the third, That's a possibility. You can say no when she just straight up with it. She like cool, so whatever, and feel nothing by it, but like that's like a 1%, You can say not tonight. Like I'm not feel like maybe not tonight. Let's think it over a little bit. I have hit the arc. I'm not gonna get too much in it. Mind you, I'm a consent man. I love consent. I won't take anything if it ain't consensual. Scram. Get away from me. We take full consent around here. There's nothing but consent around here, okay? Nothing but consent. Anybody say anything else, they're a fucking liar, okay? Even if I had a girlfriend, still asking. It's my girl. Still finna ask. The fuck? None of that, okay? But all I'm gonna say is, celibacy is a tippy fucking scale, chat. And sometimes you have to make sure. I hope you're getting these life lessons and you're not getting. Sometimes you have to make sure. You gotta make sure. Because even if they do say yes, are you sure? Because I don't want you turning up because you think you made a mistake. You feel me? You gotta make sure. Even if they do say yes, I gotta get a couple yeses in before anything fucking happens, But that's drawing back to what I'm saying. A no, I can say no right now. But if you still feel like this another day, then yes. But right now, I really want you, because this is like the spur of the moment of this conversation. I really need you to think about this conversation. I really need you to think about this right now. Make sure you're locked in with your decision, That makes sense. It was wrong of me to say something so presumptuous. I'm sorry. Lee, I feel like it's not. Physical touch? Your pulse is about 75. You fucking murderer? Jesus Christ. Would you take a few deep breaths for me? Huh. I wish I could just hit people with their own pulse rate when they're stressed out. I assure you, I normally can't do that. I'd like, I'd take yours if I knew how. It's really pounding. Something else finna be too. I wouldn't have guessed. This is the effect you've been being this close has on me. Lee's so goddamn stupid. I'm not too heavy, am I? You're very light. Then I'll listen to your heartbeat until it slows down. That could take some time. But we have all night. Yeah, we do. Are we gonna do this fully clothed? Hi. Good morning. Did you sleep all right? I slept great. What time is it? I'm not sure. I would guess 8. I could go I could get up and find out. Do you not keep your phone on you? I feel like I haven't seen you check it once. It's in my coat. It's just a little work issue flip phone. Oh, so you just text and calls? You can play Snake on it. Wow. Hey now, that was very innovative at the turn of the century. Then they switched from pages to phones in the psychic world where I did my hours. It was a big deal. Da-da-da. You're like a radiator. Well, should I move away? No, I'm just really cold. You're really warm. You can sleep longer if you like. No, I think I'll get up. Angel getting a regular amount of sleep? Holy shit. We slept in that bed. Wait. What day is it? Isn't the weekend over? Don't you have to work? I'm terribly ill today. I couldn't possibly go in. Couldn't you tell? So we're all just quitting our fucking jobs? Oh yeah, seems bad. I have plenty of sick time accumulated. I put in notice on Friday that I'd be out. They can bring in locum staff to cover me. Although they never care for the aquarium properly, no matter how detailed my instructions are. Lee, you really don't have to take time off just to keep me company. It's probably about time for me to be getting back to reality anyways. How do you mean? You know, going back to my apartment, going back to work, if I even have a job to go back to, no call, no show for 3 days or 4 days, well, I guess I'll find out if they fired me. If they did, I'll have to start looking for something new. You seem to be taking that idea rather well. I mean, what choice do I have? I kind of dug my own grave at this point, but I've been having a good time with you. It was nice to get away and forget about everything. Would you like to stay here? Why not stay a few more days? It's no trouble. Thanks, but I miss my stuff. I miss having internet. I don't miss my roommates, but I miss my roommate's cats. You know? You try to be cool with it. You could pick up, we could pick up your stuff. We could fix the internet. We could get, cat. He doesn't want one. What was that? Give him a little. Nothing. You can stay a little while longer. Just a few more hours. Sure, I guess. Whenever's convenient for you. And that, there's some truck maintenance I neglected to do this weekend. I'd rather do that while there's daylight. Okay. Breakfast can wait, I guess. I want to check the time on my phone and see if I have any bars yet. Okay. Keep clicking that button like a doofus.
Keep clicking that button like a doofus. Yeah. I got any bars, pal? Still zero reception. It could just be my carrier, I guess. I've been complaining about the internet, but maybe I gave up on fixing it too quickly. I should take another look at it. I was out in the garage. It was out in the garage. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like. That flashlight always there. He's not here either. Lee? Is he underneath? He's not out here. That's weird. Well, the router's on the wall anyway. Not yet. Can I get the spider? Sorry, Lee. There's absolutely no way I can reach that spider. Open. Are they gonna make me do it? It's just weird. I don't recognize any of this. This isn't even a router. It's a modem. It's all. I'm almost certain. I don't think I was misled. I just don't think Lee knows or cares. Let me think about it. If this is the modem, then the router's somewhere else. You usually put it somewhere central where it can reach most of the house. We must steal internet at my apartment. We just steal internet at my apartment, but at my mom's place, the router was in the master bedroom. That's right. Okay, I'll look in the bedroom for wall plates with a cable port or something like that. That might just get me headed in the right direction at least. Close this back. Oh, fuck me, I guess. Where Lee at? He outside? Nope. Is he here? Nope. In the bathroom? Nope. That's weird. This is the front door. Huh. Where could Lee have gone? I feel like he's in the closet. Okay, I don't see any ports on the walls in plain sight. Let's look behind stuff. Check this. I've never seen a closet with an outlet in it. Fuck you, pal, okay? There's a regular outlet behind the desk, but that's not what I'm looking for. Behind the lamp? Da-da-da. Oh, there's an actual port-shaped hole in the wall back here. Fresh. Oh, behind the bed? I see a cable in there. Let me see which way it runs. Did it pop out? Oh. It's just some switch. What is it for? I'll press it. The hell? What was that click? It kind of sounded like something unlatched. Save, I guess? Let me save here too. Okay. Did it just make me save? I don't think it did. The bookcase is a little ajar, and there's light seeping out from behind. Da da da. What's up? What? I'll finish it. The fuck is going? This thing is a stalker? Pictures of you? Candles? I was wondering where the fuck my jacket was. I don't think that's hair and bloody bandages. What is this? What am I looking at? Huh? Huh? What? I didn't plan on coming here when you did. Lee, don't do this to me. I was going to take this down before you found it, but I was nervous you'd catch me because the latch is loud, so I couldn't.
I didn't mean for you to see it. I really hope there's not a chase scene, chat. What should I do, bitch? Don't give me options. What the fuck? 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 Damn it! Damn it! Lee, why would you do some bullshit like this? Should I just accept it? I feel like we accept it, chat. You're crazy. You're crazy, pal. I mean, Lee been pretty goddamn cool though, you know? Rejected though? You know, a lot of chicks want a guy that's crazy about them, but if they actually crazy, then it's a problem. Then it's a problem, chat. Then it's a problem. Let's really talk about it. You meet it, you want a guy that's crazy for you, and then you see some shit like this, and then you reject them. What are we doing? Fuck it, man. Except, what are we doing, pal? Lee. I think you're really lonely. I mean, you moved out of the middle of nowhere by yourself. I haven't heard you mention any friends. Things get weird when you isolate yourself that much. I would know. Sometimes you talk like your life is as good as over. But if your life is over, where does that leave me? A broken dropout loser makes minimum wage with no skills, no prospects, nothing. How am I supposed to live with myself? Angel. It's like you're trying to convince yourself you're a creep. But I don't know. It feels like you just want to know me. You aren't disgusted by me? Hey man, I am. Cause what the fuck is going on? But Angel's going through a lot. And to add trauma on top of the trauma she already is going through, sometimes you just gotta play as God, chat. It's strange. It's desperate behavior. But I feel desperate sometimes too. I really do. I just keep it in my brain or I draw it. That's how I get it out of me. It's an outlet of sorts too. I mean, the doll? Come on. You know those dolls, the ones you stick with pins to hurt the people they look like? Uh-huh. The fuck you been doing to hers? As kids, my sister and I made dolls of each other like that, but to be nice to them. When we were too afraid to leave our rooms, I would treat hers kindly. I imagine her doing the same. It was a great comfort to me. So I made you one after you told me what happened to you. Oh yeah? There's no real effect obviously, but it felt real as a kid. That's kind of sweet. The schedule says work second and fourth Sunday, first and third Saturdays. Even I didn't know that. Nobody ever takes this much interest in me in my entire life. Which is why I'm worried you're expecting way more from me than I have to offer. I'm really not worth obsessing over, like, at all. Your company is more than I ever expected. You don't need to worry about expectations. I already know how I feel. I have looked at the facts. I have gathered the evidence, and I have decided. I like you. I really like you. I look at you, and I feel like there's actually a future. I've never felt this like that before. I want to take care of you. I want to keep you safe. I think I can do it. If you'll let me. You come on really strong, really fastly. But if you could just calm down a little, I think this could still work. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. Okay, well, this is not calming down. But I think your heart's in the right place. I like you too, at least. Most of what I've seen so far. I've enjoyed hanging with you. You've been nice to me. If you just treat me like a normal person from here on out, this doesn't have to be a deal breaker. Thank you. I'm so relieved. You're really like an angel. Come on. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. What's wrong? You still seem worried. That has just turned out so much better than I thought it would. Oh, best believe I'm going back in time and changing this shit. We're rejecting the fuck out of you because you're crazily as fuck, okay? I have to think this through. Maybe things will be okay. Of course they will be. Sheesh. I got a little bit sweaty. Could I take a shower? Yeah, you do that. It might help you relax a little too. Can you stay here? Don't go anywhere. All right. One condition though. Yes? Calm down. I just want my jacket back. Oh, yes, of course. I will wash it first. No, it's fine. I barely washed it myself. I've missed it. I want to put it on. I am going to wash it and then you can have it. Were you buzzing nuts in the goddamn jacket? Well, I made my decision. I don't regret it. But it would be stupid for me to not have a plan B in case I need it. So I'm going to keep looking for the router. He's in the shower. I should hurry. She's not. I'm moving. I sort of wrote it off early, but maybe the closet is worth checking off after all. Oh, it actually is the router. Holy shit. I knew it! It's like a cavern in there. I can tell my phone screen's not going to cut it. I'm definitely seeing a flashlight somewhere. Where was it? We gotta hurry up, because he's going to be upset that I left. We gotta hurry up. I don't know how crazy he actually is. I know exactly where it was. There it is. Got the flashlight. My jacket's in there. Why was Lee so insistent on washing it? It's wet and soapy. And what are these crusty white stains? Da da da. I should hurry upstairs. Say, am I walking? He must still be in there, right? Okay, let's check the closet out. Should be easy. Get to the router, get out. Is that it? I'm going in. Angel, I'm scared fucking for you. Oh, simple enough. Doesn't really look like a router. It's not even plugged in into anything. But whatever it is, it's on. I'm trying to turn it off, waiting for a bit and turning it back on. Okay, it's off. Just in case, let me check. Okay, no bars. Is this nigga blocking communications chat? Nigga! What is that oh my god! I have reception now. Let me see. It's loading. You're all caught up, no new messages? God damn. Da da da.
Huh. I was gone for 3 whole days, and not a single person reached out to me. Well, damn. Ah! Really? Damn, that is fucking crazy. Am I really that alone? Da da da. What's with this? Hole. You have a basement in your house? Oh no. No, 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 no. I heard a noise. He might be coming. This staircase seems really long. There's one flight, and there's a second flight past the corner. I see that, I see that. Does it go underground? I'm going down. Ah, brother, if you would have gave me the 2 options, I would have went down too. What the fuck? You have a, that's what it's called, a jammer. Holy shit. What? That's the code. This nigga got him? That's my coworker. The one who... Brandon? Hey, are you... He's not moving. No. No. What is happening? Lee's coming. There's nowhere for you to hide. The drill! Drills to the heavens. What do I do? I told you to stay put, Lee. Let's calm down a bit. My bad, big dog. I wouldn't ask you to do something without good reason. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. Well, that's okay. I was keeping things from you too. Things like... I told you I wanted more than anything to be a doctor as a kid, but that wasn't the truth. The thing I was most consistently wanted since I was a child is to be dead. Excuse me. You know, Lee, there's a simple solution to, you know, wanting to be dead. But hey, everything since then has been delayed tactics, procrastination, excuses, okay? A wait and see approach. For a nigga who want to kill himself, you're doing pretty goddamn good for yourself, goddammit. This house was so cheap because the previous owner fell into the wall cavity back there from the 2nd floor. He rotted for weeks and left the biohazard so massive the entire left face of the home was torn down and pushed in. It wasn't apparent what he'd been doing in the walls. Turns out he'd been digging. When I found his unfinished work here, I thought, oh, we had the same idea. This is the perfect hole to crawl in and die. But after I met you, I thought maybe I was wrong. Maybe waiting and seeing what's worth it. And then, when you told me what happened to you, I knew there was no mistake. Someone was meant to die here. Not me. Him. I never even told you his name. How? I'll tell you. Please do, Lee.
Were you there on that night? Imagine you were there on that night. Imagine he was there. Why do you spell bakery like that? All right, see you tomorrow. My bad, I skipped it by accident. I accidentally pressed enter on my fucking keyboard. Can I just go out? Can't I just go out the back? My car is right there. It's already locked up. Use the front. Fine. Ooh! A gun to the back of your head. Be quiet or I'll shoot. Huh? 1, 2. Put you straight to fucking sleep? To fucking sleep, pal? Oh, actually, I did want to see this shit. Did want to see this. I knew it. That wasn't even a gun. That wasn't even a gun. No, it was a drill. Just a drill with the bit removed. If you knew it, why the fuck? Not even convincing, but it bought me a few seconds anyways. Bullshit. You may know why you may know why you're here. Not a goddamn clue, man. I feel like shit. What did you do? This is about Angel. Angel? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, but you do. You got the wrong guy. No, I don't. You were the only front of house male staff at Wong's Kitchen and Bakery two Wednesday evenings ago. Do you speak Spanish? No. You do not? No, I swear I don't. It's you, then. I'm telling you, I don't know any Angel, and I don't know you. Fine. Committing any sex offenses lately? No! That's cap. Oh. Yeah. Is this about Sandra? Lately, I haven't seen her in like 6 months. She quit a long time ago. Explain yourself. Have you been doing this with multiple women? Let me sit back, let me get comfortable while I hear this story of you committing atrocities to women. Okay, calm down. Jesus. We got drunk, hooked up, and then she decided she regretted it later. She got a good lawyer and and got me on probation. End of story. Huh. So you have a prior conviction for sex assault. It was all bullshit. She just made that shit up because I don't know. She's crazy. Okay, so you do. Once you say she's crazy, you really don't have a legit, you know? But you know, sometimes it can just be crazy. I don't know, man. Slippery slope. Okay, we're not talking about 6 months ago. Let's try this a different way. Did you have relations with anyone in the past 2 weeks? Past 2 weeks? 2 or 3 people probably. Yeah, 2. Yes. I was waiting for Lee to talk, but Lee, let's not shame anybody, okay? Cause you had Angel's pictures and sweaters. You was nothing in her sweaters, Lee. Let's not, bruh. Let's not. Who? Think hard. Wait. You mean Angela? This is about her? Your current co-worker, 5 foot tall, colored hair. Yeah, Angela. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. Huh. If you could give me your insurance card as well. Oh, geez, do I have to? Here. Oh, it says Angel, but it was cut off. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Sorry. No problem. Is your last name Martinez with a Z? The end is cut off. Yeah, with a Z. Your real name is Angela? Angela Martinez? I see. I don't know what lies she fed you, but she never said no or stopped or nothing. What the hell is actually going on? How are you waving drills around and tying me up and shit over a girl whose name you don't even pronounce right? She didn't tell me she had a boyfriend or nothing either, okay? It doesn't matter. Nothing you have said has changed my mind in the slightest. Oh my god. Valor, by the way, but I was going to see if you can. I was going to see if you can transorbitally lobotomize a person with a drill. Huh? Nigga, I'd be scared too, cause what the fuck does that mean? I thought I might want to experiment. Maybe a total a glottotomy or the human equivalent of debarking. Something along those lines for that disgusting mouth of yours. Whoa. It's not often you get the chance to dissect a living person with no anesthesia at all. Hey, hold on. But I don't even want to touch you. You disgust me. Let's do this instead. Pick a letter, C, T, or L. Let me tell you. I was like, sir, give me a second. Cut a T or L? Lynch or T? I don't know. Throat? I don't know. Cock, toe. What's a body part that starts with an L? I don't know. What? Do it, and I'll let you go. Did I? Chat, what should I pick? In the comments, tell me. I'm gonna choose T. It's enticing. Actually, no. L. Now pick a number between 1 and 5. Hello? 4. L4. Great. That's the lumbar vertebrae. I'm going to drill into your Oh my god. What? Then I'll unbind you and you'll be free to escape. Good luck making it up the stairs with a detached spinal cord. No. Although there is plenty in your system to kill you without medical intervention, no. You're free to try. I will kick you back down the stairs if you make it to the top. No. No was never a choice that was going to be afforded to you. You will spend your last hours immobilized, helpless, and in great deal of pain. Let's begin. Oh my god. When? Thursday, the day after you didn't show up for your appointment. Why? We just started spending time together. You hardly know anything about me. You're Angel Martinez. Your legal documents say something slightly different, but you haven't told your coworkers that. Others have responded poorly, so you've given up on trying to change names with people who already know you. It's easier to let it go than to deal with how they might react. Your date of birth is February 9th, 1987. Hey Siri, what's 2025 minus 1987? Do y'all know I did not get an answer? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Calculator. 2025 minus 1987 should be god damn. Actually, this might have been like a I don't know, chat. I don't think this shit. This shit ain't set in 2025. They probably said the year in the beginning, and I fucking forgot. Fuck you, chat. The year of the rabbit. You work at a Korean restaurant 4 to 6 days a week. The front of house staff was mostly women, and the kitchen staff are all men. Despite covering shifts in both, you don't feel particularly welcome or like you fit in with either group. But you like handwriting the signage. You enjoy decorating pastries. You're a great baker. You attend art school for about a year and a half before handwriting. You never wanted to go, but you felt pressured into it at a first-generation college student. Still, you're an art history buff.
There's an expensive gallery of paintings in your mind, labels included. After leaving school, you moved in with two roommates who are dating each other. You feel like a third wheel and unwelcome in your own home. You're a middle child like me, second born. Your mother doesn't speak English well, you often have to translate for her as a child, but you're not confident in your ability and would rather not have to do it. You love animals, especially rodents. You love insects too. You have a small but loyal following online for your artwork, which is quite good, by the way. You're adaptable, you're resilient, and you are very strong in ways you may not always be aware. That's what I know. It's not much. I barely want to know more. And I can explain how I think we can get out of this. If you'll let me. Chat, this thing is too crazy, okay? Oh my god, chat. Chat. I could accept, but I really don't want to. Okay, I was cool with you being crazy over me, but now you're killing people. You know, man, revenge and all that, but you know, you should have let me had my revenge. Shoot him or something. I badly want to press accept, but I'm gonna reject. I can't trust you. As much as I wanted to, I can't. You lied too many times about too many things. I can't believe you when you say you've thought it through enough to get away with it. You stalked me obsessively for weeks. You abducted and killed a stranger over someone you just started getting to actually know. These aren't the actions of a level-headed guy who's gonna cover up a murder plot successfully. You're not wrong. I'm not infallible. I know my actions seem imbalanced. Some of them are. But even still, it would be in your best interest to cooperate with me. You are heavily implicated in this. The timing of your and his disappearance. Your report to the police. You're restoring cell service to your phone. So now it's been pinged at a tower nearby. In other words, your phone was near the body just days after it expired. I don't care. I won't do things your way. I'm not helping you out of this insane trap you laid. You think you can just get rid of your problems even if that problem is a human being? And here I am becoming a problem to you. So what are you gonna do? Angel, what are you going to do? What is your plan? Go back to your job, go back to your apartment, go back to your to the authorities? How do you think this is going to go? Your version of events will not withstand interrogation. They will charge you. So I won't say anything without a lawyer, I guess. Listen to me. Public defender or not, they will pin you. What sort of believable timeline could you present to them? You didn't even know what day it was this morning. That's true. There's a lot I wasn't paying attention to because I trusted you while you were deliberately blinding me. Angel, please, I need you to work with me. We can still get out of this. Give me a chance. No, straight up? There was no need to bury yourself alive just to put me in the ground. I said no. The very least you can do is stop when I say no. If you can't handle that, you aren't any better than the guy you killed. If for any reason you were interviewed and our stories aren't consistent, there is no way we will avoid prosecution. If we can't agree on a narrative, I can't help you get out of this. I don't want your help. You should have gotten me into this in the first place. I know. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. Will you stop me? No. Huh. I can see it. I can see how the rest of my life will go. I've known it for as far back as I can remember. I am bad.
I always felt safe standing in the corner. You can get in more trouble if you can't get in more trouble if you're already there. You should go in the next 10 seconds. Okay. I'm trying to leave. I'm gonna leave right now, nigga. Hey. Ooh, go up. Do it. Go on. You don't gotta worry about me, but do it. I'm running for my fucking life. Don't think about it, just go. Chat, I just tried to go back. I couldn't, okay? I tried. I did. Let's get the fuck out of here. There's obviously stuff linking me to the crime scene here. Some of this makes me look involved. Some of it makes me look like I didn't know. How am I supposed to convince everyone I'm innocent? I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't even know where to start. But I do know I can't believe the reality Lee was feeding me anyways. I didn't do anything wrong. I have to believe that that will be enough to get me out of this in the end. Somehow. Clinical trials. Ending 1. Huh. Whew. That was a lot. 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 Okay, chat. Well, damn. I believe there could be 2 more endings. The ending where we see the secret shit and we leave. And then the ending where we're cool with the secret shit and we're cool with him killing our, you know, person that did the unspeakable thing to us. So damn. Damn, Lee! I didn't think you was gonna be this fucking crazy. I knew something was off about your ass, but I didn't know you was nutting in my fucking jacket, pal. Why are there white stains, nigga? He kills himself in the end. Like he drilled. Like honestly, okay. In this situation, she's wondering how the fuck she's gonna get herself out of this situation. Like how she's gonna make herself seem innocent. Y'all, he's in the basement and he drilled. Like there's like if he drills himself in the head, my marks aren't on his hand. They're not on the drill. If you like dust the drill for fingerprints, none of them are on me. The whatchamacallit, the ginger R-worded shorty. So you know it like, okay, revenge is kind of there, but my prints aren't anywhere that would be old enough to be on that body. You know, I couldn't have set this up. All this happened this and the third. He told me when it happened. I can tell you when he disappeared and what the fuck. Honestly, to be honest, nobody's checking on him. They just called his phone. She could have just left. She could have just went any fucking where. Okay? She could have just left the shit completely a fucking alone. But as we know, he just himself. So, you know, who the hell knows? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to see me do the other endings, let me know in the comments, please and thank you. I will absolutely do them, please and thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been Clinical Trials. This game was interesting. It was interesting. You know, it took a bit to get to the chunk, but you know, the beginning was a good amount of it was a good build up. The climax was very unexpected, but I was still rocking with it. Okay, there was a lot to get to that climax, but you know, I enjoyed myself. That's it. I enjoyed myself. It was very good. Shout out to the creator. The download will be in the description for you guys to download it yourselves. And once again, if you want to see me do the alternate endings, make sure you like the videos on that, like and subscribe channel to see more video best on my videos come out. I'm gonna come to any other videos you might have on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. Keep up live by the time, big boy KingRosé. I'm out of here.